Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hello, Canada, hockey fans of the United States and Newfoundland.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Woo! Saturday! Let's go! Hockey night in Canada is here. It's Saturday night and we're all right and we're ready to party. Let's let her rip. This is going to be an epic matchup tonight. Original Six Classic. The Rangers, who are 3-0-1, taking on the Buds, the Maple Leafs, who are 3-1-0. Both teams here looking for their fourth win. This is absolutely setting up to be a classic. Let's forget about all the talent. Are we going to get to see round one? Rempe, Reeves, is that going to happen? And Richard dropping it hot on a Saturday night. Richard coming in with some gifted memberships. Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all the new members picking up the gifted memberships. Thank you very, very much. But welcome in one and all. Let's go back to the top. Rick, welcome in, Rick. Good to see you. Welcome in, Clara. Hello there, Dallas. Mr. Buck, Ben, welcome in all of you. Winds of Summer, hello there. Good to have you. Moose, what's going on? Welcome in, Morgan. Hello there, Herman. Daniel Barry in the house. Rich, what's going on? Wife's in TO, so Rich gets the TV tonight. Rich, that's awesome. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you. Sasquatch, welcome in. I Can Prep. Phil, good day. What's going on? Jonathan, good to see you as well. Danny, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome, Linda. Good to have you. Richard, of course, and a big thank you. All of our new members picking up those memberships courtesy of Richard. We want to drop those hockey sticks, the stick taps in the chat. Bradley, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Mad Jack in the house. What's up? Victoria, Surf Bomb, good to have you. Marshall, what's going on? Russell, welcome in. And everybody watching along on other social media platforms, thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, hit that like button as you are coming in. Those likes help us out so much. Now, there's only one way we can start off a Saturday night. Carson, what's going on? Welcome in. We got to jump right in and go through the lineups. There's so much to talk about, tons to talk about tonight, but we're going to kick it off with the official lineups, at least what we're thinking is going to be the lineups here tonight. Brandon, what's going on? Working the Arkells concert tonight. Oh, Brandon, that's awesome. Tell them we say hello. Love the Arkells. They are awesome. Open invite anytime they want to come on the show. Krista, what's going on? Angela, hello there. Duke in the house. Welcome in, everyone. All right, for the New York Rangers. This is who is projected to be on the ice tonight. Chris Kreider with Zibanejad and Riley Smith. Antemi Panarin, the Breadman, with Vinny Trocheck and Alexis Lafreniere. We got Will Cooley with Philip Heidel, Meadle, whatever you want to call him, but Heidel's the right way. And the greatest name in hockey today, Capo Caco. Not really, but it's so much fun to say. Adam Enstrom is going to be with Sam Carrick and Matt Rempe. On the D side, it's K-Andre Miller with Adam Fox, Brendan Schneider with Jacob Truba, and Chad Rudwell with Victor Mancini. And starting in goal, the guy who wants $1 bajillion to extend, Igor Shesterkin. Shesterkin turned down a big extension. He's hoping to bring in the Dallas to stay in New York. For the Maple Leafs are putting out Matthew Nyes with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. We got Bobby McMahon with Max Domi and Willie Nylander. Pontus Holmberg is going to be with JT John Tavares and Nick Robertson. Steven Lorentz, David Kempf, and Ryan Reeves, that fourth line staying intact. On the D side, it's going to be Morgan Riley with Chris Tanev, Ekman Larson and Jake McCabe, Simon Benoit and Connor Timmins, and Anthony Stolarz getting the start here again today. Liljegren, Pacioretty, and Phil Myers, all healthy scratches tonight. Joseph Wall still out, but he is getting better. He's practicing. He's looking much improved, so I expect we're going to see Joseph Wall coming up very soon. Yarncroc, Duar, Hakanpää, Minton, and Mermis all still out on the injured list. So those are the lineups we're expecting to see. And Austin Matthews, after playing some much improved hockey, Matthews is going to be our red light player of the game, which is something new. Sam, what is the red light player of the game? Enlighten us. Tell us. Well, the red light player of the game gets the honor of the red light every time this highlighted player puts it in. We're going to sound the red light. We're going to sound the horn. So every game, we're going to pick a new player, and we're going to start it off with Austin Matthews tonight as the red light player of the game. Now, a couple of things to watch. Jesse, what's going on? Welcome in. Lobster Boy, good to see you. Welcome to the show, and welcome in all for tuning in. All right, let's go to a couple little stat points. Things were interesting to know, if you will. Denver, what's going on? First, Antemi Panarin. Everybody loves the Breadman, right? Panarin, he can become the third active player with multiple points in each of the team's first 5 games during a season. Now, Austin Matthews has done this he did it 7 games in 18-19. Connor McDavid did it 6 games, 21-22. Panarin's run right now is the longest in franchise history, so he's looking to pick up multiple points to keep that streak going. Now, Panarin also, with picking up a couple helpers in 2 of his 4 games, can pass the former Rangers Marty St. Louis for the 6th most multi-assist games among undrafted players to debut since 63-64. Wow, what a mouthful. Now, that was the first NHL amateur draft. The only other players with more under those certain criteria is Wayne Gretzky, Adam Oates, Phil Esposito, Peter Stastny, and Bobby Orr. That's some pretty darn good company Panarin is looking to join. Von Rock, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, Austin Matthews, who, by the way, like I said, our red light player of the game, Austin Matthews can help the Maple Leafs record a 3-game season opening winning streak, a home winning streak for the first time since 2011-2012. So it's been some time. The Leafs have got off to a winning streak at home. They're looking to do it here again, which is pretty awesome. Now, we talk about Panarin and all the good things he's doing. He scored 4 goals from mid-range, which entering today is the most in the NHL so far this season. He is tied with Ross Colton, but scoring from that mid-range high slot area, Panarin has been absolutely lethal. Now, the Leafs, Jake McCabe has registered the top speed amongst defensemen in the NHL. So I never would have guessed. If you would have told me, Sam, Jake McCabe is the fastest skater for a defenseman in the NHL this year, I would have said there's no way. But it's true. He has recorded the fastest speed amongst all defense. So we're going to watch that and see how long that actually stays with them and how that's going to be. So interesting little things that make you go, good points to know. This is going to be very, very interesting to see if McCabe can hang on to that. Panarin racking it up. He's got 11 points so far this season, and he's the league leader across the Rangers. 11 points, 5 goals, 6 assists. For the Maple Leafs, Mitch Marner, he's got 5 points in his last couple of games. Nylander has 3 goals. Max Domi with 5 assists, so he's been an assist machine. Beverly, how's it going? Welcome in. Who you got, Sam? NYC or Toronto? Mad Jack, I am taking Toronto on this one. Now, the Rangers technically have a better tender. You know, I think Shesterkin is in the top 5-6 in the league, but man, I love how Stolarz is playing. He has been absolutely brilliant. The Leafs defense, I think, has been spectacular. I love what they're doing. And really, these two teams this year match up really, really, really well. So I'm going to give the edge to Toronto because they're at home and they've been playing well at home. So that's where I'm going. Pierre, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Roger, hello there. Welcome in as well. Go enjoy that dinner prep. Make sure to eat well. How do I let my other half talk to you? Sam, his name is Steve. Well, Steve, welcome in, and thank you and Angela both for watching us for a long time now. Steve, I hope you are doing well. Keep 6. What's going on, Swayman? 8 years, 66 mil. Yeah, he's going to be sticking around. Hayden, what's going on? B. Disney, what's up? Don't tell Dave the Rangers will not win. That's okay, B. Disney. He's home now. He's exhausted, so I'm hoping he's sleeping. He's not going to watch, but that's okay. We're cheering him on. Dave, if you're watching, go Leafs, go. Jordan, what's going on? Toronto hasn't focused on a goaltender in like 2 decades. No, Jordan, but Stolarz has been awesome, and I like what they're doing. Colin, what's going on? Matthew's looking to decrease the value tonight. That's for sure. He absolutely is looking to do that. Now, the question is, what will Shesterkin make? He turned down, what was it, $11 million? Was that what it is? 8 years, $11 million. He turned down $88 million. He wants more than $11 million. Sorry, Shesterk. I right now I have a hard time putting you above guys like Bobrovsky and whatnot that are dominating. Ottinger just signed a big deal. I don't think he took that much. I forget what his exact number was. So it's going to be interesting to see what they come to a deal with Shesterkin, but more than $11 million for 8 years. I know you got to look down the road, but that's big dollars you're throwing around for a goaltender. Big dollars. The length of the contract hurt him. Yeah, keep 6. You know, it's going to be interesting, right? When you invest that much money, we see it right here in Toronto. Forget about 8 years. We're dealing with, you know, the Tavares and Nylander 10, 11, 12, and Nylander in there, Matthews. When you start getting a lot of guys signed to those big deals, right now you become strapped. There's an area of your team that is going to suffer. And Toronto's been able to find some cheap players to fit around. But it is tough. It is very tough to do. Look at Edmonton right now. Edmonton, of course, they signed that huge deal with Draisaitl. They have McDavid coming up, Bouchard coming up. They have no money invested in their goaltending. Edmonton is suffering right now. They have that huge Darnell Nurse contract, and they lost again today to Dallas. Dallas just beat Edmonton earlier on. So you got to be smart where how you build your team and where to put your money. And sometimes when you ask a little too much and you get it, it hurts the rest of the team. Tori, what's going on? Welcome in. Glad to have you back. I missed you too, but welcome back in. Always good to have you. Good to have everybody along for the ride. Again, make sure you're tapping those thumbs up wherever you're watching. And it's Saturday night hockey is going to be kicking off real soon. Now, the last time we saw Ryan Reeves go at it, drop the gloves, hasn't been recently, but when he went against Matt Rempe, they put on a good show. Now, remember, when Matt Rempe came into the league, he was fighting every night, right? He was fighting. He already had that black eye, but he looked over at the coach. He said, "Coach, can I go?" Coach gave him the nod, and they went. And he still stood up really, really well. Reeves said that Rempe was one of the toughest fights he's had in a long time. So it's going to be very interesting to see if Reeves gets the nod and is okay, and both guys are okay to drop the gloves to continue the little feud. That's one of the stories we're looking to watch here today. Rich, yeah, Edmonton outplayed Dallas the majority of that game, but they just couldn't score. They just couldn't put it in. And when you look at the Edmonton Oilers, where is all their money outside of that Darnell Nurse contract? Their money is in their stars up front, and they weren't able to score. So the Oilers off to a very difficult start this season. Of course, they're hoping they can turn it around and make things happen. That wasn't the only game on today. The Oilers, they lost 4-1. The Senators, they edged out the Lightning 5-4. And by the way, we're going to see Toronto and Tampa Bay mix it up this week. I believe it's going to be Monday night. We got the Predators going down to the Red Wings 5-2. That was also earlier. And right now, the Vegas Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead over the Florida Panthers. Panthers are in a little bit of trouble right now as well. They're kind of hit and miss, up and down. But this is a big week coming up for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This past week was very calm, right? They only had one game Wednesday night versus the LA Kings. This upcoming week is going to be huge. They play a back-to-back again Monday, Tuesday, Tampa Bay and the Columbus Blue Jackets. And then they play again on Thursday. And then 1 week tonight, the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to lock up for the first time this season. You know it's always fireworks when those two teams get together. We will, of course, have every game along the way, so you know where to be right here with us on the experience. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, to let you know, our new podcast, Behind the Blue Line, Episode 2, drops tomorrow. So if you are following along, if you set a reminder, you should get notification the new podcast is out tomorrow. If you are not following along, why not? Go check us out. Our podcast is on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Beyond the Blue Line by yours truly, Samwelb. And of course, episode 2 drops tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait to record it in the morning following tonight's game so we can make sure we have everything up to date. One of the things we like to do on the podcast is break down the team by position, D, forward, goalie, and of course by player, and give everyone a little bit of a rating where things are. The first couple of games, they were playing really well. There were a couple of things they got to work on. Power play, penalty kill, right? Special teams was doing all right. It was growing. They finally cracked the egg. They finally got a power play goal. Let's see how they can build on it. Of course, the Rangers are a very, very difficult team when it comes to everything. If you take too many penalties, they're going to hurt you. The Rangers are sharp. They have a lot of talent. So their power play can be absolutely lethal. And by the way, the Rangers right now are leading the league in offense, averaging 5 goals a game. So you got to watch it. They're also second in the league in shots per game, averaging 34 shots per game. Rangers have the best plus minus in the league right now, plus 42. Why? Because they're scoring a lot of goals. By the way, that's not all. The Rangers, number 1 in the league in face-off percentage. The Maple Leafs, 1, 2, 3 are in 4th. So the Leafs are in 4th. Rangers are in 1st. Two very good face-off teams coming up to go in this one tonight. K-Cal, what's going on? Rangers aren't first in the Metro. Just because you're not first doesn't mean that you're not good, but they are leading in all these statistical categories. Spoopy, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, the Maple Leafs, and this is where things kind of come to play back and forth. On the defensive side, goals allowed per games, the Maple Leafs are doing pretty good. They've only allowed 1.75, so under 2 goals a game. The Rangers, who are scoring the most, come into a team who's not giving up a lot of goals. So that is really exciting, and we're excited to see how that is going to come out to play, because the Maple Leafs shutting down teams really, really well. They're only giving up about 27 shots per game, well below the Rangers' average. Now, the Rangers, they do have a shutout under their belt, which is, pretty darn good. Only one, though. So Stolarz, he's played well, but we got to make sure our defense are helping the goaltenders. The Rangers goaltenders averaging .925 right now. The Maple Leafs averaging .935. So the Maple Leafs have better save percentage than the Rangers. That is a good thing. But as we were talking about on the special teams, the Rangers are sitting 4th in the league right now at 35.7%. So the Rangers doing a good job there. They are also in the top on the penalty kill at 87%. The Maple Leafs on the penalty kill are down to 83%. And of course, on the power play, the Leafs don't even register in the top because they only have one power play goal. So it's going to be tough to watch. Statistically speaking, the Rangers are better in the majority of offensive and special teams categories. The Maple Leafs better on the defensive side. So we're going to see if that holds true tonight. But both these powerhouse teams are going to be going toe-to-toe. And that's why I say this is going to be a real exciting game. The Rangers are sitting second in the Metro. They've only played 4 games. The New Jersey Devils have played 7 games already. The Devils are 5-2-0. They've got 10 points. The Rangers are 3-0-1 with 7 points, where the Maple Leafs are also 3 wins and a loss. They have 6 points. The Rangers, their loss was an overtime loss, so they do get kind of that bonus point for going to overtime. Colin, how's it going? Welcome in. Alan, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in if you're just coming in and joining us, wherever you're watching. Thanks for joining us. We're just waiting for them to come on the ice, turn on the lights, and then we'll be getting this game going. So thanks for coming in and hanging in with the pregame. Make sure, though, tap those thumbs up. We're already halfway to our goal. Our stream goal, we like to get 100 likes to get things going. So make sure to tap that thumbs up and help us get rocking. So that's what's kind of going in the Eastern Conference with the standings. We'll go at intermission. We'll go a little bit further into the West, but it's nice to see some Canadian teams doing really well. Winnipeg atop the Central as it sits going into today, and Calgary sitting atop the Pacific. So anytime you get the Canadian teams off to some good starts, makes things real exciting. We talked about New Jersey at the top of the Metropolitan. It's only worth mentioning Florida. The Panthers atop the Atlantic, of course, Tampa Bay right there with them, and Toronto just behind them. Tampa, Toronto, Boston, Ottawa, all tied with 6 points. So when we talked kind of before the season started, Dean, what's going on? Welcome in. We talked about how close this is going to be and what a race to the playoffs and the same teams battling it out. But this time we got the Ottawa Senators kind of hanging around. Montreal is just behind them. So the Atlantic Conference is tight, but no surprise, the top 4 teams, Florida, Tampa, Toronto, and Boston, no surprise at all there. Austin, what's going on? Morgan, what's going on? Welcome in again. Thank you, everybody, for being here, being a part of what we do. If we've never met before, welcome in. My name is Sam. I love hockey. I'm a Maple Leaf guy. I'm in Toronto. Love all of my Toronto teams. And so I am here to bring you the best coverage that we absolutely can. We love our sports. We love our hockey. We do more than just Maple Leafs. We've had a couple of other games already this season. We look to do more. We did invest in the sports package, so we now get most of the out-of-town games, most of the coverage. We're not restricted to just our regional coverage. So we'll be able to get more and more going as this season goes on. And I'm excited. I've been watching a bunch of other games, and they're all so good. Nothing beats sitting back and watching or listening to some hockey. Mike, how's it going? Welcome in. Spooby's gone 82-1. Colin, they're going on a run all the way. As Shorzy says, this team will never lose again, right? Theo, what's going on? Welcome in. You're in charge of a big win tonight. I've decided that for you. All right, Theo, I take my responsibilities, and we will see it through and see it to the end. But it's going to be a doozy. They're at the last commercial break, and then we're going to be getting this one going. It's going to be good. Brian, I didn't get to see it. I missed it today. I was at the rink. My boys' hockey, of course, in full effect now. They are going strong. So my Saturday and Sundays are pretty much spent at the hockey rink. But hey, that's okay. I absolutely love it. So I'll have to go and check out the highlights. Usually when we wrap up, we'll go and put on the highlights and watch them. Now, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this stream. Make sure you're following us on all social media. We are on everything. Just search the name Samwelb. You can put Samwelb, Samwelb12, Samwelb12 Experience. You will find us and give us a follow wherever you're watching. All right, they're on. It's just about time to get the anthems going. Wait a second. This isn't the Leaf game. Why are they not? Why are they not in Toronto? What is happening? Hang on. Let's switch this. Why? That was weird. All of a sudden, I was getting the Islander game, not the Leaf game. Here we go.
twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
All right. Natalie Morris bringing us the anthems. Thank you, Natalie. It's time to play some hockey. Let's let her rip. Let's have a good one out there. I am so pumped. Toronto trying to kick it off. We got the Matthew Nyes black third jersey going on. Represent. It's been doing us well. So let's see if it continues. Shesterkin 2-0-1 here, 228 goals against, 921 save percentage. He is looking to improve, and so is Stolarz. 2-1-0, a 1.7 and a 940. This will be his real test here tonight. Stolarz, Shesterkin, a goaltending duo, or are we going to get an absolutely offensive goal scoring, but just bananarama? Is it going to go crazy tonight? We will see. Bobby McMahon, he's going to come out on the second line, getting the start. McMahon, Domi, and Nylander with Ekman Larson and McCabe, your starting combination for the Maple Leafs. Here we go, Sir James, what's going on? Calling it 6-1 Toronto. Yeah, Ben, she's great. Nylander in the neutral zone. Zibanejad tried to poke it away from him. Came to McMahon, he dumps it in, and Shesterkin coming out to play it around. Bobby Mack sending it to the line, shot off Shesterkin and going into the corner. Domi going to shovel this back around Ekman Larson up to pinch it, and it's going to be Smith who passes it up to Zibanejad. Over the line, he's got Kreider. Zibanejad takes the shot, and that goes wide. Picked up by Ekman Larson to Max Domi. Domi into the Ranger zone. A little toe drag and a shot blocked by Jacob Trouba. Bobby McMahon picking up the loose puck, sending this one across. Domi fakes the shot. He's going to come back to the point for Tanev. Tanev with it. He's going to send this one down in the corner. Mitch Marner coming around. Trouba all over him. Marner with it. He's going to flip it over to Tavares, but he couldn't bring it to the front of his body. Received the pass from behind him. Wow. Torrey's going with the three-leg parlay. Good luck. Side of the net for Tavares, trying to shovel it in front. He can't do it. Riley pinched up, couldn't hold it in. Comes back to Tanev, and he dumps this one in. Trouba picking it up. Trouba going to go cross ice. Here come the Rangers. Going to send this one all the way down the ice. Down in the corner. Riley almost gave it away, got it ahead. Here comes Holmberg. Holmberg going to put it off the boards. Picked up Nick Robertson. Nice little play. Nicky coming in, spinning around. Robertson looking for help. Over to Benoit as the team was making changes. Benoit's shot right on, and Shesterkin tipped that back into the corner. This coming around and through. Rangers trying to move it out. Benoit pinched up, and here come the Rangers. Schneider going to carry it ahead. Over the line, dropping it for Cooley. Trying to put this one in. It's off Elise skate. Matthews going to knock it down in the slot. It's going to come around to Benoit. Benoit going to slow this one down. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. We got a good old-fashioned original 6 matchup here today. In the corner behind his Nyes, getting to Matthews. Our red light player of the game turns, takes a shot right on, and a nice stop by Shesterkin. Rangers going wide around Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson with a nice play there on Panarin. Coming behind the net to McCabe. McCabe has it in his feet, and he's going to shovel this one out. Matthews going to retreat behind his own net for coverage, going to bank it off the boards. This one comes out, and the Leafs going to make some changes as the fourth line making their way on. Here comes Adam Fox. Fox going to drop it off, getting it back. Sharp side, putting it around back to the point. Back over to Fox, letting it go. Now comes to Panarin. Panarin across. Here's a shot right on, and Sam Carrick is going to put it on Stolarz for the first shot of the game, and Stolarz going to hang on to that. Saul, how's it going? Welcome in. Angela, I'm excited to see what Utah is going to announce as their actual name. I'm hoping they are going to go with the Utah Yetis because I love that name so much. But I've heard some real good ones. Some real good ones. The Salt Lake City Sevens, I heard too. I kind of like that. Sir James, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm doing all right. So here we go, fourth line versus fourth line. Rempe on to take this draw. He's going to take it against David Kemp. Kemper is going to win that. Rempe going to hold this one in. Reeves picking it up, can't move it along. Rangers coming across. This one is going to miss, go to the boards, and it's chipped out. Reeves going to chase this one down, but it's picked up by Keandre Miller. He moves it ahead. David Kemp going to bring this one in now. Kemp's driving towards the net. Lorenz in front. Reeves going in the high slot. Kemp going to use it back to the point. Here's a shot. Doesn't get through, hitting a leg. Lorenz going behind for Kemp. Kemp can't hold on to that. Pinching up is Benoit. Coming around back to Kemp. Kemp to the point on the far side. They're going to put this one back in front, coming around behind the net. This fourth line doing an excellent job. Good offensive zone pressure. Let's get that virtual wave going. You guys already got it going as Shesterkin hangs on to it. So I'll just get my hands up and join you. Get those wave hands going. We love the virtual wave already going around here early in this game. Wow. The first 4 games, the Rangers third in offensive zone possession, first in shots, second in cycle chances, first in goals. All things we talked about. They are a good offensive team. But the Maple Leafs are playing really well, and the Maple Leafs are strong defensively. When was the last time we could say we were confident in our Leafs defense and goaltending? Seems to have been a while. Tanev back in the Leafs zone to pick up this puck. He's going to curl. Far side of the ice, going to send it all the way down. It's tipped in. Here comes Domi up on Shesterkin. As Shesterkin was playing it, he had to move it ahead. Nylander can't take it away. Comes to Kreider. Kreider playing it up, and the Leafs going to chip this one away to Riley. Riley sending this back all the way down. Sir Gods, what's going on? Welcome in. Rangers going to pick it up. Pass over to Zibanejad. He's over the blue line at the Leafs end. Hits a skate, but it's picked up by Trouba, sending in front. What a save! Holy Stolarz off the stick of Chris Kreider. You've got to be kidding me. Kreider was in front of the net. The pass came and he tipped it. I think he went 5-hole, but Stolarz coming across with that power slide. It actually went through his legs, but with the power slide, the left leg caught it and dragged it out. Holy Stolarz, Batman. What a save. That was unbelievable. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Wall is not back in yet, Dan. He's looking good in practice, but he's not officially back in the lineup yet. This is going to be flipped down the ice. Oh my God, that was an unbelievable stop by Stolarz. Here's Fox. He's coming in, going to put it around behind the net. Going to be tipped out for Matty Nyes. Number 23 for the Maple Leafs. Taking this one in. He gets driven into the boards there. Back around, coming over to Nyes again, playing in the high slot with a shot. Shesterkin missed it, and it went around and hit the side of the net. Matthews trying to pick it up. Holy shooting gallery right now. This coming around, pass all the way down, up and over the line. Here's a shot. That one gets knocked down, and we're going to get a whistle. Unbelievable. Welcome in. Lucas, good to see you. Mark, how's it doing? Welcome in. Hope you're well, buddy. Unbelievable. Does Zibanejad qualify for the HQ? Yes, his hair is from the 80s. Rich, if he goes in the Hall of Fame, his hair should be in the Hall of Fame. They should have a hair exhibit where it's the hair from all the different players. Zibanejad, Yager, Ally Afraidy. All right, Tavares coming in to take this draw. This is going to be picked up, moved back to Holmberg. Holmberg going to move it ahead. Going to shoot this one in. This coming around, Robertson and Tavares going there. Tavares misses it. Toronto trying to hold it in at the line. This Timmins, he does just that, but they come out on the other side, and it's going to be Capo Caco going to move this one ahead. Benoit coming back to pick this one away, and he's going to send it around. Hedl couldn't control it, and Benoit was able to get it up. Tavares with one hand on the stick has it taken away. Rangers regrouping in their own zone. Robertson up on the forecheck. Here's a pass across, going to be deflected into the Leafs zone. Stolar is going to leave it there behind the net, and it's picked up. Here comes Connor Timmins. Timmins being worked on by Cooley, but able to get the pass up to Holmberg. Holmberg, he's going to slow play this one down in the corner. He gets driven hard by Trouba. Going to turn it over, picked up here by Philip Hedl. And he's going to move it to the line. Kept in. Tavares holding that one in. Pass across. Leafs. Robertson. He's going to cycle this one into the corner for Holmberg. Again, Trouba up on him. Tavares was watching for the pass. Nice job by Holmberg to come away with this one. He's going to give it over to Tanev. Tanev with it. He's got nobody to pass to. Tavares was up high. And here comes Reaver into big hit on Schneider as the fourth line making its way back out on the ice. Here's a pass up to Lorentz. Lorentz going to carry this one in. He's going to get a hit by Schneider. Comes to Reeves, to Kemp, tipping it in, and Lorentz going to drive Trouba to the ice. The fourth line picking up the physicality. Shot going to go right back in the corner. Lorentz battling for it against Trouba. He can't pick it up. Comes in front to David Kemp. Kemp going to turn the corner, centers it across, and Reeve was going in to hit Trouba. He didn't see the puck. This one coming across. David Kemp going to back into a hit as the Rangers are going to swat this one down the ice. Great pace of play, great physicality. This is what we expect when these two teams get together. This is awesome. Max Domi going to flip this one over to Bobby Mack. It's going into the corner. Domi and McMahon kind of tied up behind the net. Zibanejad going to give it out to Kreider. Kreider, who had best chance of the game, was stonewalled by Stolarz. Stolarz out to reverse this. Quick pass to Domi. That was behind him. And Fox going to grab this up, bringing it back into the Rangers zone. Fox going to play this one across. Now he gets it back, and he's just going to send this one in. It's tipped at the line, and the Leafs going to turn, and Nylander throwing it up to Bobby McMahon, and he has it taken away. Back the other way. Here comes Kreider. Kreider tries to pass it up. He has it taken away. And McMahon going to dump this one down. The Leafs going to make a change, as do the Rangers. Matthews cycling around, Rudwell with it. He's going to come up. Long cross a pass to Lafreniere, and he's going to dump it in right in the corner. Had a nice bounce out, but Riley was there to pick it up. Riley clearly learned how those pucks can bounce off the wall after that Pasternak goal from the playoffs last year. This coming all the way down. Tanev back to get it. We've played a few minutes here in this first period, and it's been awesome. We got 11:45 to go. Pass over to Matthew Nyes. Got a tip on it, and it's going to come out right to Shesterkin. Shesterkin going to play it aside. Marner gets up there on Mancini, and it's taken away by Matthew Nyes. Heads up. Nice move by Matthews. Matthews coming in. He loses it in his feet. Tries to flip it over to Marner. This one going in the corner. Marner gets rubbed out by Trocheck. Now Marner going to pass this over. Bonus Holmberg coming in with a backhand, forehand in front. It's there in the high slot. Marner cross-check from behind. Back to Holmberg. Matthews in front. Holmberg leaving it for Matthews. Matthews, what a move coming in. Shot going to hit the side of the net. Oh my goodness, the Leafs getting some chances in tight. Benoit kept it in. Now he gets beat. Here come the Rangers. Down the near side, little back pass, cycling it across, and a great interception by the Leafs, Connor Timmins. And Timmy is going to bring this one up to the blue line and dump it in. Good defensive play. Maple Leafs coming in up on Trouba, trying to take it away from him. Can't do it. Tavares playing it back to the line. This one held in, right in front. Oh, and it rolled. It rolled. Was that Nylander? Who was that? Turn around. I think it was Robertson, actually. Robertson in front had a great opportunity, but the puck just rolled on him. Lafreniere going to play this one up to Cooley. Cooley making a nice inside-outside move. McCabe going to take it away, and Cooley going to take him down. This pass coming up, and it's going to be blown down. Good pace in this first period. Great hockey. And they're going to go to a commercial break, but chances at both ends of the ices. Robertson had a great chance at the puck. Just rolled over his stick. That was such an unfortunate situation. What happened is Robertson, the puck was like this, right on end. And Robertson came and he put the blade of the stick, and the puck just did one of these where it hops right over his stick. So it wasn't flat, it was on an edge. And as Robertson came, the puck kind of rolled up and over to go down. So unfortunate play there by Robertson, but boy, oh boy, what a good shooting spot he put himself into. Oh, yeah, Rick, don't you hate when that happens? You get so excited, right? He's all alone. He's got that chance, and the puck just hops up and over. What was your favorite hockey player growing up? Saul, for me, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, the great one, Wayne Gretzky. I don't even have to think about it. Gretzky was always my favorite. Didn't matter which team he was on. Obviously, throughout the 80s on the Oilers, and then, of course, moving to the Kings. I got really mad at him for that high stick on Gilmore, which we're not going to talk about. But, yeah, Gretzky all the way. He was just ridiculous. It was a different game back then, too, right? He was so good. He was one of my favorites. I was also a big Brett Hull fan. Brett Hull, I mean, he had an unbelievable shot, right? You talk about Adam Oates and Brett Hull and the time they played together where Oates would set him up. Remember that trade where they got rid of Oates and they brought in Craig Janney and everyone thought, oh, Janney's going to be better than Oates? Oh, that bothered me so much. But Brett Hull was the man. Him and Gretz, my two favorites, absolutely. As he get more modern age, I became a huge Steve Yzerman fan. Stevie Y, I mean, the things he did, ridiculous. So I've had so many different favorite players over the generations, over the decades, but that's why we love hockey. There's so many talented people. Paulie D, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Floyd, good to see you. Varias, what's going on? Makes me hate him forever. That was tough. Reese, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, we're back from commercial break. 10.5 to go. Off the draw, Rangers going to put it in the Leafs zone. Leafs bouncing this one up. This is going to come all the way down the ice. Bobby McMahon, first one in there. He's going to take a bit of an awkward bump here by Adam Fox. Fox couldn't move it out, but he's going to get some backup. Capo Caco trying to go cross ice. This is going to be down in the Leaf zone. Rangers there to pick it up. But again, the Leafs stealing. It's going to be Max Domi helping out the D. Great comeback there by Domi. Domi leaping around Fox to chase this one, but can't get there in time. It's going to be an icing call. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. My name is Sam. Happy to have you along for the ride. It's going to be a great game here today. It has been so far already. Do me a favor, though. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button for us. We're 19 likes away. So thank you so much. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe and sub up. We want you along with us all season long. Domi going to win this one into the corner. Benoit getting there. He can't pick it up. Domi reverses it to Timmins, and they send it around to Bobby McMahon. Trouba getting up on him real fast, right in front of the Leaf bench. McMahon leaving this here for Timmins. He's going to throw it back over to Benoit. Benoit all the way down the ice, picked up by Trouba. Trouba sending it right back in. Here come the Rangers. Riley Smith with a shot right on. Stars is down, and he's going to glove that and say, enough of this. Wow, Stolarz, what some big saves. A healthy young Lindros. I like the way you put that. A healthy young Lindros. Listen, Matthew Nyes, he can do it all, right? He's got some decent size to him. He's 6'2", about 200 and so pounds, but he's 6'2". He gets gritty in the corners. He can shoot the puck. He can pass. He is it all, and he's a young kid too. He just turned 22, I believe, recently. Leafs gonna send this all the way down the ice again. No icing here this time. Shesterkin gonna move this one aside. Ryan Reeves gonna pick it up, getting it to David Kemp. Back over to Reeves. Nope, it's picked off here by Schneider. Schneider going to carry it up. Reeves, what a play on Schneider to steal it away. And Schneider going to take down Reeves. What a battle by Ryan Reeves. Back to the line. The shot is going to hit Reeves in front. Goes to the corner for Kemp. He can't get it. And the Rangers going to clear it around. Reeves and Rempe at center ice, working their way through. Nothing doing, though. No dropping the gloves as of yet. Rangers going to drop this one off, and Chad Rudwheel going to send it around. Leafs picking it up. Bad pass. They can't clear. Now they do, and it's back to Rudwheel. Rudwheel going to send it right back in. Stolarz leaving it go around. Timmins has it knocked down, giving it away. Rangers in the corner, hits the referee. Marner couldn't pick it up. Comes back to the line for Mancini. He sends it right in. Stolarz knocking it down. It comes right across. They score, the Rangers. So the Leafs couldn't clear it out, and the Rangers strike first. The youngster, Lafreniere, he's going to rip this one in. Oh, my goodness. Stolarz made the first save. He tried to bat it away, and it went right to Lafreniere, who fired it from just beyond the hash marks. Kind of a knuckle puck under the glove over the pad, and Stolarz just missed it. He is not happy with that one. Gordon, what's going on?
Shot underneath the glove. That's a hard reaction for a goaltender. It's easier for your reflexes to lift up quickly. It's hard to push.
That was a tough one. But on the sixth shot of the game, the Rangers find the twine and take the lead 1-0.
Points at all 5 for the number 1 pick in 2020.
This one being dumped back in the corner. Tavares. He's going to send it to the line, intercepted. Cooley going to play it ahead, and the Rangers trying to get a 2-on-1 going. Here they come. Ekman Larson making a nice play. Stolarz going down with the left pad, and it's going to scoop up in his glove.
We've seen a couple of times
wow.
Stuck in the offensive zone, trying to create
so a nice little recovery here, a nice little save. But Pontus Holmberg just working on Hedel, and Hedel winning that battle. Holmberg's got to do a better job of getting in front, and just could not do it. So not a good defensive play there by Holmberg. One of the weaknesses. Now, I've been tough on Holmberg. I know the Leafs have only played a couple of games this year. I've been tough on Holmberg, and you can't do that move. If you're going to get up on him, you're going to be strong. You got to work your body in front and lean on him. You can't lean on him from behind. That is doing nobody any favors. And you know what? Holmberg is going to take a penalty for that. So when they return, they got a penalty for Holmberg for holding up on the board. So he's going to go to the box. The Rangers will go on the power play. Oh, so that just makes it from bad to worse as the Rangers score the first. Now you put them on the power play where they are rock solid. These guys score a lot of goals. They take a lot of shots, and they have a lot of talent. So bad defensive play by Holmberg turns into a penalty call, and that means a terrible penalty. You know, Coach Berube is not going to be happy with that at all. So very, very unfortunate series of events here for Pontus Holmberg. And I'm hoping for Holmberg, right? I'm hoping he performs well. The Leafs obviously need him to be well. And it's plays like this where he's just making too many bad decisions, bad mistakes like that. Ulysses, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcoming everybody for just joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Really appreciate it. And thanks for those likes. We're getting so close on those likes. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up yet, give that like a click. But Lafreniere, if you followed his story when he got drafted as a rookie, he did not do well. He was one of the first rookies where their hockey card, their Young Gun card, because it was in the COVID years, they couldn't get a picture of him in the Rangers jersey, so it had like, or they didn't have the name, the number. It was just a plain jersey, which was so weird. Ulysses coming in with a gifted membership, and congratulations, Rick. Ulysses, thank you for the gifted membership very, very much, and congrats to Rick.
3 power play goals on 4 attempts.
All right, here we go, Brandon. Let's go. Let's get them going, right? Here come the Rangers. 2 minutes on the clock. They're going to bring this one in up the line. Toronto's going to stop them at the line. Nice job there. Rangers ranked 5 on the power play right now. This going down in the corner. Trouba with it, or I should say in power play goals. McCabe can't take it away from Trocheck. This being wrapped around far side, nobody there, and it's going to come out and all the way down the ice. Back with it is Fox. He's going to move this one up. Trocheck and Mancini picking up the assists on that Ranger goal. Bucks, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, he did have a lot of potential, but there's some mistakes he makes that drives me nuts. Cross ice for Zibanejad. He's going to come to Panarin. He shoots. That one just goes wide. Didn't miss by much. Zibanejad back to Fox at the line. Over to Panarin, bottom of the faceoff circle. Shot, and a great blocker save here by Solars. Back around again to Panarin. Panarin, he's going to put this one down low. Kreider with the tip. It went off the crossbar and over. David Kampf is going to wheel this one along the boards, trying to get it past Zibanejad, and he does. It's going to go up and out of play. So it's not cleared, but at least they get a stoppage with 37 seconds left on the power play. Great puck movement, and the Rangers coming close. One thing I love that the Leafs are doing this year that they haven't done in the past, or the past several years, is they're consistently being aggressive on the puck carrier when killing penalties. They're getting up on them. They're forcing the Rangers, and they're forcing all the teams to make a move. They're not just letting them stand still. Off the draw, Tanev getting it out to Lorentz, and he's going to send this one down the ice. By the way, if that's not the best signing of this offseason, I don't know what is. Absolutely love what Lorentz is bringing to this team. Here come the Rangers up over the red line into the blue line. Going to flip this across for Smith. Smith putting it around to Lafreniere, back to the line, back to Laffy Taffy, back to the line again. Keandre Miller having trouble with Nyes working him. Tanev going to poach up and knock it away. Nyes and Tanev doing a great job on that far side. Pass coming out. Holmberg has a chance for a breakaway. Keandre Miller getting back though, spinning around. Oh, and Holmberg gets knocked down. He had a man breaking towards the net all alone, but he couldn't get him the pass. Holmberg going to turn around again. He's going to play this one around. Holmberg just struggling. McMahon going to put this one in. Keandre Miller going to block out Nylander. McMahon coming racing in. Back over to Keandre Miller. William Nylander up on him. Nylander does a good job tying him up and stripping it away. Over to Bobby Mack. McMahon trying to go across to Ekman Larson. That one is tipped down. The Rangers, Rempe, going to send this one all the way down the ice. Morgan Riley tipping it to the line. Rempe going to hold it in. Rempe deking around Willie Nylander. What? And he's going to pass this one through the crease. What a dangle there by Matt Rempe to walk around Willie Nylander. Nylander, 10 push-ups for that one. Flushy, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, the Oilers struggled. The Oilers struggled earlier today. 5 minutes left to go here in this first period. And I can't believe Matt Rempe just dangled that one walking around William Nylander. Oh, my goodness. You don't like to see that. Come on, Willie. You let Rempe walk right around you? Oh, you know that's going to be on some highlight reels. He's not going to be pleased. All right, Matthews coming in to take this against Carrick. Leafs have won 10 face-offs. The Rangers only won. This one, though, they did win, so that's going to be 2. Back up, Timmins goes up on his man, and it's put around him. Into the corner is Edstrom. Back to the line. Trouba can't hold it in. Matty Nyes going to tip it past him. Nyes leading the rush. He's going to give it to Matthews. He comes across to Marner, and he can't pull the trigger. Took his eye off of it for a second, and it went between his legs. This coming all the way back down. Leafs Timmins in his own zone. Going to give it to Ekman Larson. Leafs have come so close. Going to flip this one down in the corner. Matty Knives going in here after it. Getting it over to Marner. Marner digging this one around. Setting it to the line. Missed Tanev. Tanev's got to back up with it. He's going to turn around. Far side. Going to play this one up. By the way, the Leafs game on Monday is an Amazon Prime game. So if you have Amazon Prime, you'll be able to watch along. If you do not have Amazon Prime, we will be right here covering it for you. Holmberg with a shot. That one's going to sail wide. Back to the line. Tanev going to hold this one in. Morgan Riley going to pinch up far side. Going to leave it here for Nick Robertson. Robertson giving it back to Riley. Robertson coming back to the point. He lost the stick. Had to pick that one up. Going in the corner for Mancini. Putting it over across to Rudwell. He's going to bank this off the boards. And it's tipped down to the Leaf zone. Stolarz is going to stop it. 3:35 to go here in period number 1. It has been a fun period. This deflected down in the corner. Rangers going to play it out. And again, it's traveling all the way down. Leafs were changing. Nylander coming over, throwing it to McMahon. Going to bounce this across. Good passing here by the Leafs. Coming to Domi. Domi had to wait for the man to get off before he could touch it. So a heads-up smart play there by Domi. McCabe going to flip this one in. Fox back to get it. Passes over to K-Andre Miller. Miller taking a look, going to send this one ahead. Here comes the Rangers again. Capo Caco, he's going to dump this one in. Stolarz coming out to play it. Look out. Going to play this one back, and the Leafs quickly had to move it as the Rangers were getting up on him. Domi wheeling and dealing, circling around, hitting the back of the Ranger player. Here they come. Hedel. Shot gets blocked. Bobby McMahon lead pass. William Nylander all alone. Nylander shoots. Oh, and he missed the net. Nylander blew it on a power play. A beautiful pass. And he was all alone. Oh, my goodness. Shesterkin had him labeled, and Willie just could not beat him. My goodness. Yes, Ben, next Saturday night, it's going to be Leafs in Boston. Leafs in Boston next Saturday night. Side of the Leaf net. This one is picked up. Oh, my goodness. Nylander with a chance. Robertson with a chance. Marner with the chance. Lots of chances here for Toronto. But it's the Rangers who have that 1-0 lead. Trouba going to bring it up to the red line. They're going to dump this one in. Down in the Leafs zone in the corner, trying to pull this away. Lorentz can't come away with it, but Kampf does. Going to get it to Riley. Riley back in the middle for Lorentz. Big Steve, he's going to flip this one in. Ryan Reeves going in the corner. He's going to send it around. Riley up on it. Tried to put it in the middle. Here's a shot by Nyes. And that one's going to sail just wide. Rangers going to pick it up. They're going to look to move it ahead. Panarin with it, trying to cut around Matthews. He does a little move. Cross-ice pass. Rangers break it in. Panarin wants it back. He gets it back. And a shot Stolarz is going to make that save. I think if Stolarz didn't get it, it would have hit the side of the net anyways. With a good burst of speed as the net is going to come off as Stolarz came across real fast there. 1:25 to go as they're going to put this net back on properly. But my goodness. Jim, what's going on? Welcome in.
So not a commercial break, and the Leafs don't get
So Nylander, he's got the iPad out. He's going to look at that breakaway and think to himself, my goodness, what an opportunity did I miss?
As Ekman Larson finds Matthews, the backhand pass just between the legs, and Marner
What
tried
happened
to
to
get
the
down
salad?
to get control, and as he often does, gets lost
So you
behind the
cut up
D.
piece of pocket?
William Nylander, just a little
My
bit of a
goodness.
piece. Now it's Panarin with that quick
So
shot.
Panarin with a
Knocked it
chance. A
off.
lot of players with some good chances
Stolarz
here.
comes flying across
This is
to
what
make
makes
sure he
hockey
shuts
exciting.
down that
Original
short
6
side, but the
matchup.
net
1:25 to go. 9-7 of the shots. Lots of chances.
Boy, Nylander could have played football as a wide
Phil,
receiver.
you're not
He
wrong
could
there.
take
This
the
one is
pass
going to
off
be
those
flipped
white
up.
batters
Panarin is going to
cleanly,
knock it down out of the air.
no matter how
Matthew
difficult
says
it
no
is.
high stick and call. The refs
Over
just
a
let
minute
him
left
go.
here in the first
Here
period,
comes
and here's
Trocheck. In over the line, cutting towards the middle. He's going to flip it back. Lafreniere passing it across. Long shot. Stolarz is going to knock it down. Missed calm there between Stolarz and Ekman Larson as Stolarz wanted to cover it. Ekman Larson was starting to move it, then he kind of left it there. And here's Marner coming all the way down. Again, he can't get that shot off. Last minute. Tavares in the corner. He's going to try and pull this one back to the line. It's taken away by Lafreniere. Going to play it up to Panarin, who dumps this one in. Under 40 seconds to go. Leafs back in their own zone. What a first period. Morgan Riley going to play this ahead. Holmberg flipping it up. This going down in the corner. Shesterkin out to rotate it around the boards. Intercepted comes to Holmberg with a shot right on side of the net. They sent it in front, but Holmberg's slow getting up there. Over to Tavares. Tavares. He's working behind the net, tied up with Rudwell and Hedel. 15 seconds to go. And it's taken away by Hedel. Hedel on the move. You know, we weren't sure Hedel was going to be able to come and play again after the concussion issues he suffered. This coming around side of the net, 2 seconds, 1 second. The horn is going to go. And there it is. The first period comes to an end. And what a first period it was. Stick around. We're going to break it all down. Let's go to the intermission. All righty. Let's get her going. Let's get these stats. Come on, stats. It'll take a moment for everything to repopulate here for us. There we go. Thank you, stats, for doing your job. And, of course, we will get the Zambonis. There we go. 1-0 Rangers. They come away. Your goal scorer, Alexei Lafreniere, his third of the year. Trocheck picking up an assist. So does Mancini. It was an interesting play. We'll kind of show you a little bit of a virtual breakdown in a few moments, but let's run through these stats so we can look at it all together. 10-7 the shots on net, 11-5 the hits. Rangers doing a good job there. Leafs absolutely crushing in the face-off circle, which is exactly what we like to see. They're doing an excellent job. 11-2. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I saw the Leafs that dominant on face-off. So pretty cool effort there, to say the least. When we take a look on only one power play opportunity, and that one came to the New York Rangers, they were not able to score. That one got turned aside. Again, a nice little penalty kill. The Rangers did have their opportunities to score, but the Leafs shut it down. 4 giveaways for Toronto, not good. 1 for the Rangers. 4-3 the takeaways, and block shots 6-2. So statistically speaking, outside of faceoffs, the Rangers had a pretty darn good game. All right, let's take a look here. Let's look at how we kind of break down this goal virtually. You'll see the way this play starts. The puck, pardon me. The puck is up here in the corner with Panarin. Panarin has that. He's going to move this one across back to the point. You'll see here the initial shot comes right on. Stolarz has the puck. He made the save, but he clears it. The puck comes right out here to Lafreniere, and Lafreniere, he's going to bring this one across and fires it in the back of the net. So all in all, a nice play. Marner had a chance to clear it here. Let's go back to that. Marner had a chance right here. You can see Marner is the first one on the puck. He had a chance to clear it. He can't. Panarin sending it to the point. It comes across. Long shot deflected on Stolarz. A poor clearing effort by Stolarz. And Lafreniere coming across the middle. He puts that one in. So an unfortunate series of events, and that one is going to be put to bed. So nice play. Defensive breakdown by Toronto. Marner couldn't clear. Stolarz with a bad clearing attempt. And, of course, Ekman Larsson and Riley both could not get up and take the puck away from Lafreniere, who puts that one in. So absolutely stellar first period. I wouldn't expect anything less. Both of these teams doing a good job. Both sides of the puck. Shesterkin, he had a couple saves. He hasn't been forced to do anything outstanding. The Leafs, with a couple of chances, blew it. Nylander on a breakaway. He missed. We had Nick Robertson with a great chance right in front. He kind of had it roll on him. So lots of opportunities coming through. They just haven't been able to score. But I think the second period, we're going to see a lot of fun things coming around. If we take a look at the time on ice, which you know I like to do, Marner leading all forwards for the Maple Leafs with 7 minutes, 15 seconds. He is a -1, though. No shots, no blocks, no hits. Matthews, 6:15. He's got 1 shot on net. Matty Nyes, 5:20, and unfortunately, he picks up a -1. He's been doing a great job in the corners, but again, no hits, no shots, no blocks. Pontus Holmberg in 4:51 has 2 minutes of penalties and 1 giveaway. Bobby McMahon only 4:49, no real shots. The shots, it's been William Nylander and Austin Matthews. They've kind of picked up some of the shots here for Toronto. The others coming from the defense side, which is something we don't see a lot. Usually the Toronto defense don't shoot a whole lot, but right now they are. Benoit with a shot, McKay with a shot, Timmins with a shot, and Riley with a shot. Now, Morgan Riley leading all defensemen with 8 minutes of ice time. Him and Ekman Larson are each a -1. Ekman Larson at 7:33 of ice time. Riley has a hit. Chris Tanev, he has a giveaway. No hits, no blocks. McCabe with 1 shot and 1 block and just over 6 minutes of ice time. Timmins and Benoit each about 5:44 of ice time there. For the New York Rangers, it's Trocheck, Panarin, and Lafreniere, all about 6:50 in terms of ice time. That is a line that scored, so they are all +1. The shooters, Panarin with 2, Lafreniere with 1, Trocheck with 1, Kreider with 1, Carrick with 1, Hedl with 1, Smith with 1, Zibanejad with 1. Almost all the forwards have shots. The only forwards without a shot on net is Kakko, Cooley, Rempe, and Edstrom. Edstrom and Rempe only playing about 3:10 and 3:17 of ice time. For the defense, Keandre Miller and Adam Fox about 7:40 of ice time. Trouba with 6:40. And the defense, Keandre Miller, the only one with a shot on net for the Maple Leafs there. From the hit side, Keandre Miller also with 3 hits, so he's doing a nice job. Cooley leading the Ranger forward with hits. Rempe with 2 hits himself. All right, let's take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard, see if there's any updates here. If it wants to come up, there we go. All right, Panthers and Golden Knights now tied at 2s. Your goal scorers there. Apparently there are none. It doesn't want to populate. There we go. Your goal scorers, Tanner Pearson, Sam Reinhart scores again. Wow. Keegan Kessler and Sam Bennett. So those are your goal scorers in that game. That is pretty awesome. 2-2. Islanders 2-1 over the Montreal Canadiens. Canucks 1-0 over the Flyers. Wild 1-0 over the Blue Jackets. Canes 1-0 over the Blues, and the Capitals 3-1 over the Devils. Sorry, Surf Bum, but Caps are handing it to your Devils right now. Do we have an Ovechkin goal? We do have an Ovechkin goal. He's got one today, so he's slowly closing in on the Great Ones record. Will he do it this year? Time will tell. Time will tell. Bradley, no need to spam the chat, man. We get your point there. But when you spam the chat, you suck as much as they do. So don't do that. But welcome in. Gypsy, what's going on? BX, it's like, I actually don't mind. I'm kind of hit and miss on BX. Same with Kelly Rudy. It took me a long time to really get into Kelly Rudy and liking them. I find a lot of these guys are totally hit and miss how they go. So, I don't mind them, but hey, to each their own, right? To each their own. You do pronounce the R because it's followed by any. No, hey, Sir James, no worries at all. You do pronounce the suffix R. Lafreniere. What did I say? I don't know, but I appreciate it. Listen, French is definitely not my strong point, but Sir James, I appreciate it very, very much. So thank you. Let's take a look-see over to the point and goals leaders. I know we're only, a handful of games in, but this is the time of year I love looking at these numbers because they change so rapidly. They change so fast. When was the last time we saw Evgeny Malkin atop the point leaderboard? Well, he's doing it right now. Malkin tied with Panarin, 11 points apiece. Rantanen and Eichel with 10. Kucherov, Reinhart, Makar, McKinnon, Stone, all with 9 points. Kucherov, it bothers me so much. Kucherov leading the way in goals with 7. Panarin with 5. Paul Cotter from the Devils with 5. Dylan Guenther for Utah with 5. Hayden, Emberle, Pasternak, Lundell, Middlestat, and Keller all with 4. Look at that. 2 Utah players on the top goals list. But, I can't stand Kucherov. Can't stand Kucherov at all. And it really hurts me even more that he's leading the league in goals. He's so good, but he drives me absolutely nuts. Bradley, my night is going fantastic. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful weekend, and we're having a great day. It's just a great day. Now, Malkin, of those 11 points, 9 of them are assists. He's leading in assists with 9. Cal McCarr with 8. Eichel with 8. McKinnon, Stone with 7. Logan Stankoven with 7 assists as well. Panarin, Sanderson, Theodore, and Fox all with 6. Game-winning goals, Caulfield with 2, Cotter with 2, Kucherov with 2. And I think we got to take a moment and talk about Cole Caulfield, because Cole Caulfield has been absolutely incredible this year. I mean, Caulfield, he's small in stature, but this kid can shoot the puck. This kid can do so much. I am very, very impressed with Cole Caulfield and how he's continued to develop. And I will be interested to watch and see how he continues to develop, as Montreal looking to really build and develop as well. Thank you, Bradley. I appreciate that. When we look at the plus minus, a lot of people don't care about the plus minus. I do. I happen to like it. Kapoki from Boston and Beecher with plus 9. Kostelic. Why are all the Bruins atop the plus minus? How crazy is that? Forsling in there with plus 7, as is Anderson from the Flames. Jake McCabe and William Nylander on the list with plus 7 and plus 6. Max Domi on that list as well, plus 6. So look at that. 3 Leafs in the top leaderboard for plus minus. That is pretty darn good. Your penalty leaders, no surprise here. Tyson Forster, 17 minutes. Zadorov, 17 minutes. Jack McBain, 17 minutes. AJ Greer, 16 minutes. Jason Zucker, 16 minutes. Pat Maroon is on there with 14. Adam Enstrom with 15 minutes. So, you know, there's some fights and probably some 10-minute misconducts in there right now. When we take a look for the goalie side, which goalies do we like? Who don't we like? Connor Hellebuck and Jake Ottinger leading the way with 4 wins apiece. Markstrom, Vasilevsky, Ingram with 3. Only a few goaltenders pulling out the shutouts right now so far, but a bunch with 1. Goals against average, Markstrom with a 2.42. Georgiev, why do a lot of these have 0? Okay, clearly this isn't populating properly, so we'll have to look at that later. Shots against, so Markstrom, 134 shots against. Sam Montembeault, 124 against. Ottinger, 122 against. So lots of shots coming at those goaltenders. Lots of teams shooting. Best power play specialist, Mikko Rantanen with 6 power play points. Sanderson with 6. Makar with 5. Panarin with 5. So the teams you would expect, Colorado, New York Rangers, to have dangerous power plays. Shorthanded points, which is a category I love to look at. Sam Reinhart with 2. Colin Blackwell, he's got a shorthanded point, which is awesome. Kanicki, Sanderson, Lauko, Tuck, Pajot, Kreider, Kempe, and Goudreau round out the list. So that is where the stats sit right now. All right, let me scroll back and take a look in here. Toronto's okay, not the best, and they suck. Well, they don't really suck. I mean, I get it. Listen, you're a Montreal fan, and so by the nature of the hockey gods, you're not allowed to like Montreal or allowed to like Toronto. Just like me as a Leaf fan, I'm not allowed to like Montreal. But it's funny because I get this from Montreal fans all the time that come out and say, Toronto sucks, Toronto sucks, Toronto sucks. You do know right now that Toronto is ahead of Montreal in the standings, right? I know it's early, right? But Montreal only has 2 wins, and they have 3 losses on the year. So just reminding you of that. We'll talk further down the season when Montreal is kind of making their ploy for another number 1 draft pick when they miss the playoffs. But let's talk again. Just remember where you are in the standings. And what is Montreal now? Is it 3 or 4 years where Montreal hasn't made the playoffs? Is it 3, 4, 3, 4? No, I'm not sure. So just remember when you say, as a Montreal fan, that Toronto sucks, look at your team first. just saying. Craigton, how's it going? Welcome in. I already passed the like. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. I appreciate it so very much. Raymond, what's going on? Look at goals against. Yeah, goals against is a good one to watch. Very good one. Habs still made to the finals before Leafs, though. Yeah, Dan, but that's okay, because talk to me about today and the future. We don't need to talk about the past, because the past is the past. That's kind of where it is. Montreal golfing in December. Rick. That's fine. Listen, I wish the best for Montreal. Don't get me wrong. I think Montreal is building to a lot of good things. I like Caulfield. I like Suzuki. I like Lane Hudson. He looks good. You brought up the past about the Habs. Well, I'm just saying they haven't been in the last couple of years. They haven't made the playoffs. When was their last playoff run? It was like 5 years ago. When did they make the finals? You said it was a long time ago, right? So if we look in the last couple of years, which team has gotten better? Hasn't been Montreal. Listen, I love Slafkovsky. I love Lane Hudson. I think Montreal's picking up a lot of players. I think Arbor Jack Guy is a joke. I think he's Arbor Joke Guy. He's a thug. He's a goon. I think there's a lot that Montreal fans seem to forget about when they talk about, oh, the Leafs suck. Well, again, let's talk about now, today. We can't do anything about the past. You know, we've all had good teams and bad teams over the past couple of years. And yeah, over the course of the 80s, the Leafs did suck. And in the 90s, the Leafs were terrible. They had some really bad teams. Really bad teams. And I'll fully admit, those were bad teams. But right now, the Leafs are a better team. And they have been the last couple of years. So let's see what happens this year. Speaking of the past, when was the last time Leafs won the Cup? Darth Vader, last time the Leafs won the Cup, you were still a good guy. Let's see here. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. That was funny. Listen, I love my hockey. I love being able to trash talk. I love being able to have fun with y'all. That's what this is for. It's all about having a good time. It's all being able to about joshing back and forth. So please don't take anything personally. It's all sports, and it's all about having fun. I can take it too. I'm just having a good time. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a good sport about it. Caulfield and Zuki Colin. Listen, they're just short. They're just small, right? But they're pretty darn good. But you know, hockey is becoming a big person sport, and somebody's going to say, but Theo Fleury was an all-star. Yes, that was a different game. In this day and age, when you're 5'10", 5'9", you have to play like a 6'2" player. You have to bang and crash. You have to be solid on your feet. A lot of people are saying, you know, I mentioned Lane Hudson earlier, and I like him a lot. Lane Hudson is so good. He has such a bright future in front of him. But you watch how he dances around, right? You watch what he's doing, how he goes back and forth and all over. Speed, hands, he's showing it all. But what has he actually done? Lane Hudson, in his last 5 games, no points versus Toronto. He picked up a couple of assists against Boston and Ottawa, October 10th and 12th. The 14th, he was a -4 against Pittsburgh and a -2 against LA. So those are some big minuses. Don't want to see that. But he's going to have a bright future. Anyways, let's get ready for period number 2. Let's have some fun, shall we? Leafs fan living in Kevin, that's funny. Let's get it going again. Welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. Time for period number 2. Let's see where this one goes. Leafs, Rangers. It's going to be a doozy. Thank you for coming in and hitting those thumbs up. Thank you for those who hit no subscribe. Rangers going to dump this one in the Leaf zone. Our chances are very bad. Wait, 7 teams to 23 American teams. Yeah, Rick, the odds are against us. Rangers have it. Zibanejad, he's going to put this one back across. What a pass! Can't control it, and it's picked up here by Bobby McMahon. Bobby McMahon going to feed it up to Nylander. Nylander with a shot. That one hits the stick. Domi with a shot. Nice save by Shesterkin with that left pad. This one coming back across, and it's going to be tripped up. McCabe there at the Leaf line as Riley Smith going to battle hard to fight this one in. Bobby McMahon going to start to work his way out. It's picked up by Zibanejad. He's going to play this one back. Everything is going to get set up. Here we go. Chandler, welcome in. The good luck charm is here. He'd be good in the U18. Sir James, that's funny. This coming around, they dump it in. Stolar's out to play it. Ekman Larson lets it go. Holmberg gonna relay it off the audible sign on the boards, and it's moved ahead over to Trouba. Trouba and the Rangers now going from my right across to my left. They're gonna dump this one in. They are in the whites, of course. Leafs in their blues, and here come the Leafs. Picking this one up, gonna dump it in. Taking this one is Robertson. Robertson with a shot. That one is blocked and knocked down. Nick Robertson, stopping on a dime. Gonna pass this one over to Tavares. Tavares gonna bring it over to the boards, playing it back to the line. Tanev with a shot, an easy blocker save. Riley gonna flip it in the corner. Trouba with it. Holmberg getting up on Trouba. They're battling. He gets it over to Schneider. Schneider passing it around the boards, and the Rangers gonna go high off the glass. Chris Tanev going to cycle it over to Morgan Riley. Riley looking up ice. Going to play it ahead, and this getting dumped into the Rangers zone as Mancini has to go back and pick it up. Long pass all the way up off the glass. This one dumped in. Timmins in the corner. He's trying to work through it. The Matthews line coming on. And the Rangers playing this one back. Taking a look. Prep, what's going on? Welcome back. Give me a quick sec.
Broken up there by Nyes. Matthews back to Benoit. And it's Marner.
Marner going to dump this one in. Matthews coming away. Matthews shooting, and that one's going to sail high.
Benoit steps up.
Here's Benoit with a shot. We're waiting for Matthews to score. We got the red light. Matthews is our red light player of the game. Here's the tip. Matthews, that's going to go just wide. Down in the side, Knives going to leave it in for Matthews. Matthews playing it around. He's going in front of the net. Marner, he's cutting around. Marner still going. Matthews cycling with him. Pass coming across. Here's a shot up and over the glove arm of Shesterkin. In the corner, cycling it around. All right, the Matthews line is going off. We can put the red light down. In the corner. Digging this one around. Leafs sending it back to the line. Ekman Larson throwing it in front. Knocked down. Ryan Reeves coming in with the backhand. He tried to put that one in. There's a broken stick sitting behind the net as the Rangers clear this one out. David Kemp going back to pick it up. Kemp's going to throw this one ahead. Here comes Lorentz. He takes a shot. That one is blocked in front. Nice job there by Rudwell. Rangers going to play it along. Mancini moving it. Reeves tried to block him and knock it down. But again, David Kemp, they're at the red line to intercept. Mancini's stuck on the ice now for 146. Here's Kemp. Kemp going cross ice. Back to the line. They're going to send it towards the net. It's there, shoveling it. And they can't score. Another shot and a great save by Shesterkin. As Reeves was holding three Rangers in front of the net, Shesterkin reaches out and makes a glorious save. Wow.
Against Matthews,
that was an unbelievable stop.
We've seen his first goal where he fanned on it. How about the timing here? Lafreniere thinks he's got time.
Holy moly, Shesterkin came up with a glorious save there.
The player doesn't even know you're there, a little stealth mode, and then the quick pull to the inside.
First, that's his first big save of the game. First time he's really been tested with anything pressing. But he had to dive out for that one with Reeves right in front. Just about 4 minutes gone in this first period. Again, pace is starting high. Toronto with 3 shots. Rangers not a shot on net just yet. Picking it up. Rangers off the draw. They're going to throw this one ahead, and it's put in right to Tanev. Tanev couldn't clear. Kreider taking a shot. That one's going to go wide. 89 miles an hour on a little chip shot. Behind the net, cycling around is Kreider. Morgan Riley working on him. He's going to dig it away, but it comes to the point. Here's a blast. That's going to sail high. Zibanejad at 88 miles an hour. Back to the line. Zibanejad again. Going to play this one over. Coming into the middle. Here's a shot. That one's blocked. Rebound. Stolarz is looking around. He can't see it. Luckily, it tipped and went behind him. Here comes Willie Nylander. Going to bring it up ahead. Gets it to Domi, but they're offside. Just by a hair. Gary, how's it going? Welcome in. 2-Bit, what's shaking? Good to see you both. Again, welcome in if you're just joining us. Thanks for being here.
Dangerous Adam Fox is that he just pulls this one to
The
the
Rangers making some nifty moves in front. Stolarz actually made the save, and the puck rolls over his pad, and it was sitting there in the blue ice, and a heads-up play by Tanev to grab it and take it around behind the net. This is going to come back. Matthews bouncing it off the end boards, putting it around. Toronto going to look to move it up. Pass gets out. Here they come up and over the line. Matthew Nyes with Austin Matthews. Matthews driving. He kind of gets hacked and whacked. No penalty there. McCabe keeping it in temporarily. Now the Rangers going to bring it out 2-on-1. Here's Panarin. Panarin ends up dropping it backwards. Shot's going to go wide. Lafreniere in the corner. Going to cycle it around back to the line. Here's a shot. That one hits the Leaf player in front. It hits McCabe. McCabe gobbles it up, and he turns one way, now back the other. Giving it to Ekman-Larsson up to the Ranger line. Leafs going to come in. Stopping is Matthew Nyes. He's cutting around. His pass gets blocked. It's picked up here by Lafreniere again, and it's coming into the Leaf zone. Lafreniere with it, sending it in front, intercepted. Nice play by Benoit. Going to give it to Timmins. Timmins up to the red line. He's going to take a hit by Trocheck, but he dumps it in. Leafs up to knock this one down. And Holmberg giving chase. The Rangers going to play this one back down the ice. Here's a pass all the way up for Tavares. Tavares coming in, flipping it over for Holmberg, and he has his stick lifted. Trying to hold it in at the line was Nick Robertson, but he gets worked over, and he's chasing Cooley back. Here's a pass across. That one goes just past Stolarz. Rangers giving chase to the Leafs in their own zone. Prep coming in with the gifted membership. Prep, thank you so much. Congratulations, Luke. May the force be with you. As Prep gets the gifted membership and you are awarded. Thank you so very much. This coming around. With it is Ryan Reeves. Reeves behind the net, trying to dig this one out in front. Can't get it over to David Kemp. Rangers going to flip this one ahead. Here they come on the move. It's Hedl again. Hedl going to pass this one to Kakko. Kakko putting it in the corner. Tanev going back over it. Lorentz going to grab that loose puck. Here comes Rempe with a big flying hit, but the puck is cleared away in time. Tanev trying to go cross ice. Can't hit that pass. Hedl's going to bring, Miller's going to bring this one up. Rempe driving to the net. The shot is going to go wide. And here come the Leafs back the other way. Lorentz giving it to Kemp. It's a 3-on-2. Here's Ryan Reeves. The pass was in his feet. He couldn't pull the trigger. Rangers coming back the other way. 13 minutes to go. Taking a look, and that is going to be an offside against the Rangers. Wow. They're going to go to commercial break. Mad Jack, it's all the games that are going on. That's what you see. The Streamlabs is our bot that facilitates all the games and the redemptions and all of that stuff, all the messaging. So that is what you're seeing is everybody playing the games. It's all the responses that are coming back through. Now, of course, channel members have the ability to play our gambling game, but everybody here is earning points as we go simply by typing !points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you have earned, and then you can play along with it. You can use your points to redeem !redeem Go Leafs Go, !redeem Rangers, redeem Leafs, all kind of redemptions where you can bring up graphics on the screen to cheer on for your teams. So one way that you can have some fun, of course, channel members also have access to the exclusive custom emojis that you can drop at any time. All right, so we are getting set. We are almost halfway through this game. 1-0 Rangers. It's been back and forth, lots of action, lots going on. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Thank you for being a part of our community. Make sure you continue to hit that thumbs up button, hit that like. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe. We are 7 subscribers away from 630. We are on our way to 25,000 subscribers. So thank you, everybody, for doing what you do and being a part of this channel. We appreciate it so much. The last little favor I'd ask is not only do we want you to hit that like and subscribe, but share us out. If you know a hockey fan, if you know a Leafs fan or a hockey community, grab our link, hit that share button, copy and paste the link in your Discords or Reddits or group chats or Send it around. Tell your social circles all about us. It helps us out so much. So thank you for that. Kieran, hello there. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. All right. Back from commercial break. Time to get this going. 12:43, I think, is the official time on the clock. Nope, 12:57. That one is wrong. Here we go, off the draw. Rangers going to throw this one right in the Leaf zone. Ekman Larson going to bump this over to McCabe. He's going to go back around his own net. McCabe still with it. He's going to carry it the whole way to the red line, flipping it in, but he doesn't get it in deep. It went right to Schneider. The Rangers going to turn, bringing it right out into the Leaf zone. Over to Panarin, who shoots going to far side, and he doesn't miss by much. Back to Schneider with a one-timer down in front from Panarin. Another great chance and another block. Down in the corner to Trocheck, going to send this to the line. Rangers doing a nice job right now. Leafs are scrambling. A diving play by Marner, going to knock this one out. Excellent defensive play there by Little Mitchell. This coming to Trouba in the corner. Matty Nyes coming up on him. Slows down, doesn't go to hit him. Schneider going to work it up the near side to Panarin. Slot it into the middle. Rangers coming up, going to drop this one back. And again, having it taken away. Nice defensive job by the Leaf forwards. Bobby McMahon to Willie. Nylander going across to Domi. Shoot the puck, Max. Shoot the puck. He tried to return the feed instead of shooting it. Here are the Rangers with a shot. Stolar's got a piece that goes around behind. Domi's got to learn to shoot this puck. He always tries to pass. William bringing this in. He's going to go across. Here's McMahon with a shot. Shesterkin going to make the save. Back to Bobby McMahon trying to strip this one. Domi going to chip this along the glass. Nylander trying to get up and take it away from Kreider, but he gives it to Zibanejad. Over the line. Walking in here is Smith. Smith feeding it back. Trying to walk in here is Mancini. He's got to cut around as he was getting bothered. Down around behind the Leaf net. Smith sending it around. Zibanejad trying to come out in front. Leafs going to do a nice defensive job. They can't clear again, though. Scrambling in their own zone. And a delayed penalty coming up to Toronto. Come on. The referee outside the zone calling the penalty. The arm is up. Rangers still have possession. Pass across, trying to feed it in front, and they score. Backdoor play. Six on five, great passing, backdoor. Chris Kreider gonna get that goal. Oh goodness.
Lafreniere falling, and that creates the 3-on-1 right here. You know you've got an opportunity.
Unbelievable. I mean, the Leafs just getting stuck in their own zone on a 3-on-1 play. Domi elects to pass it back instead of shoot. And the Leafs get caught in their own zone. Zibanejad going backdoor at Chris Kreider. Panarin, Zibanejad, Kreider. Tic-tac-toe. What do you know? It's in the back of the net. What a great little passing play there. It all started by a blown 3-on-1. And Stolar's kind of getting hung out to dry there. Not a great penalty again. The Leafs delayed penalty, so it was a 6-on-5 situation. They did not play that one well at all. Benoit going to put this one back around. Leafs got to find that scoring touch they had. Cooley going to put this one back in. It's Kreider's 4th goal of the season. Zibanejad and Smith going to pick up the assists on this one. Here come the Leafs, going to dump it in. Where's that penalty? As the Leaf player Holmberg gets tackled in the middle of the ice, and they're going to let that go. And come on, refs, two teams. Back down in the corner, Cooley looking. He's going to pass it across. That's deflected. Fox indicates he's going to the bench. Schneider coming back to pick this one up. Does Berube coaching style suit the 4th line, or does he have more confidence in depth players? Oh, Phil, I love what Berube's doing. All 4 lines are getting some good ice time. And he's using the 3rd and 4th line a lot. So I like his style. I like how they're playing. Banking it off. Reeves, here's that 4th line again. Reeves going in against Schneider, going to bounce him into the boards. Schneider takes Reeves' helmet off. Reeves going to pick it up and put the bucket back on. This is going to be cleared out. Tanev trying to come back and pick it up. Rempe was up on him. Here come the Leafs in. Let's get that wave going. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get that wave going. It helps, as we're going to get a whistle here. The refs skipped the day where they taught interference. They're going to go to commercial break, but we can still get the wave going. Not shut. Phil, I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, I knew what you meant. Hey, get those waves going. So yeah, not a good second goal there. Great passing by the Rangers. Rangers absolutely taking advantage of a situation where they had the numbers. Beautiful, beautiful passing. But again, just a bad play here by the Maple Leafs. And I'm fine. If you're gonna call a penalty, just make it a real penalty, right? And again, you got two teams going on here. So I don't know why this is always the case where the Leafs just are not getting calls, but I guess we should be used to this, right? We should be used to it. Leafs are out. I guess you mean to say outworked, Wayne? I don't think they're being outworked. I think they're playing a decent hockey game. That shift, absolutely. The Rangers, when you get that 6-on-5, they set it up perfectly. They played that very, very well. I don't necessarily think the Leafs are being outworked. Leafs are doing a good job in the faceoffs. They're doing a decent job in the corners. I think they have two problems right now. One, they're not getting bounces, but nothing you can do about it. Two, too much passing the puck. Now, you're going to hear me say that and say, but Sam, it's not an individual game. They have to pass the puck. Yes, they got to make that initial pass, but the return pass is not needed. On a 3-on-1, Nylander passes it to Domi. Domi has three options, right? You shoot, you pass it back to Nylander, or you drop it to the third man coming in. In this case, he indicated he wasn't going to shoot. The Ranger players were coming back. They kind of took that third man pass away. So instead of taking the shot, which he already tipped the goaltender that he wasn't going to do from the positioning of where he had the puck, he elected to pass it back to Nylander, and the defenseman broke that up beautifully. So too many passes. You just got to shoot the puck. Marner shot the puck last game and was rewarded for it. We need Domi now to start shooting that puck. All right, Leafs going to win this drop. Back to the line, over to Matthews. He shoots right on Shesterkin with the save. Matthews shoots again, and another great save by Shesterkin. Two beautiful stops off the stick of Austin Matthews. Marner putting it around. Nyes came around in front of the net. Seems to be a lot of miscommunication as well on some of these zone plays. We've seen a couple times now where the Leaf player has kind of juked instead of jived. They cut to the front of the net instead of behind the net, and the passes just seem to be a little off. So, but a great save. Nyes getting it back to Matthews. Another great shot. Shesterkin coming up with two good saves. Up and down real fast. Saw a picture of Marner dressed as McLovin at the team Halloween party. Perhaps that's awesome. I gotta find that. That is very, very cool. These are just making small mistakes, and it's caused. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Absolutely spot on. Here comes the Rangers again. Maple Leafs almost put it right on their own net. 8:44 to go. Rangers with a 2-goal lead here. Gonna play this back to the line. Here's Fox coming down low. Back in front, Marner going to block that with his skates. He's going to create some space and take a look. And he's going to play it back to Tanev. Tanev now going to carry it up. He's looking cross ice. He's just going to dump it in. It comes around. Shesterkin out to play it around the boards. Marner is up there. He squeezes it along the boards, knocking it down. But he can't get it around the Ranger player. Nyes in there doing a great job along the boards. He's going to get that puck. Tries to carry it into the middle again. Matty, just shoot the puck. Marner going to carry this one out. We got a delayed penalty coming up to the Rangers here finally. Max Domi with it. Leafs trying to make some exchanges. Here's Willie. Nylander bringing it up. 6-on-5 into the middle for Domi. Now he shoots and he sends that one high. Domi going to chip this back to Tavares. Tavares to Marner. Marner coming down low. Leafs setting it up. Marner up top. Taking a look. Marner going to feed this one through. Not a great pass, and the Rangers going to tip it. A slash is coming up. Adam Fox is going to go to the box. We got a Fox in the box, and the Leafs with a chance with a man advantage. And gosh, I hope they do better than they did there with that 6-on-5. Ricky, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go Leafs. Good to have you along with us, Ricky, and welcoming everybody. Thanks for being here.
That little hook there by Panarin.
So, oh, it's going to be Panarin. I thought they showed Fox going to the box. So is it going to be Panarin that's getting the call? It is going to be Panarin. So I guess there was some confusion there between Fox and Panarin, but Panarin is going to go. So the bread man waiting by the oven for 2 minutes for the bread to rise before he can step back on.
Don't you love the reaction?
He is good tonight. Very us. That's funny. And off the draw, Rangers going to play this down. Leafs have not been very good on the power play. 2 power play goals. They're now tied for 19th in the league with this much firepower. You'd expect them to be a little better. Let's see how they set things up here tonight. They've been working on special teams a lot. Nylander putting it in for Marner. Back to Ekman-Larsson, far side for Tavares. One of the changes they made was taking Riley off the top line and putting Ekman-Larsson. He's going to feed this over to Matthews. He shoots. And Shesterkin with the glove is just going to grab that one and hang on to it. So nice job here by Shesterkin. And Matthews having a little bit of a slow start. But Ekman-Larsson, he's averaging about 325 on the power play this year. Morgan Riley about 235. Ekman-Larsson shorthanded is about 1:27, where Riley is a lot less. Off the draw, Leafs going to win this one back. Nylander feeding it to Ekman-Larsson. He's going to take the shot down in front. Tavares can't get a stick on it. This is going to be cleared as Matthews came off that point, but he's going to play it back to Ekman-Larsson. What does it feel like to be in Maple Leaf Square? Saul, you know, I've never actually gone down to watch a game there directly myself from the square. Bring this all the way back. Here comes Marner. Marner going to play it ahead, trying to cut through. Little drop pass. Tavares couldn't split the D. Playing it back around for Nylander. Nylander getting tripped up, going to try and tip it to Tavares. He can't. The Rangers come away, and the Rangers bringing this one in. Cooley shorthanded, going to play it back. It's a 3-on-2. Here's a shot. Stolarz making a nice save there. Again, the Toronto power play not overly effective right now. But talking about Maple Leaf Square, the Scotiabank Arena undergoing a major renovation right now. We'll talk about that a little bit at the next intermission. Here comes Robertson flipping in the corner. Bobby McMahon going in here after it. Back to Robertson coming around for Domi. He can't control it. Knives going to send it to the line. Bobby McMahon just going to rip this one in. It's picked up by Schneider. Can't clear. Bobby McMahon to Domi. Domi putting it across. Riley to Robertson. He can't pull the trigger. Back to Domi. He shoots. Knives in front. And the Rangers going to get it and clear. And that's going to do it. Power play has come to an end. Len, what's going on? Welcome in. So only 2 shots on the power play. Not a great power play setup by any means. This coming around through. Leafs going to pick it up. Here they come. Pass across. Domi going in. Domi shoots and he missed the net. Almost hit the referee. Back to Domi. And he gives it to Robertson and his shot goes just wide. Big hit in the corner. Leafs starting to get some opportunities again here. Line is buzzing. Everything is doing, but they can't find the twine. Here comes Trocheck feeding it back across. Going back door again. Stolarz got a piece. And it's up and out of play. 5 minutes to go here in the second period. I mean, the Rangers are shooting from everywhere. And Stolarz is playing pretty darn good. Domi had a chance. He went high. Oh, it hit the post. It hit the post. Domi just missed by a little bit, but at least he is shooting the puck. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks again for being here. We're having a lot of fun tonight. It's 2-0 Rangers. It is a great game. They're playing really, really well. Both teams are actually playing some decent hockey. So thank you for joining us. Welcome in. If you are new, make sure you tap that thumbs up and hit that subscribe. We're now only 5, a high 5 subscribers away from 630. So welcome in, and here comes trouble. Welcome in, Florida Park Explorers, fresh off the boat. Hope you are doing well and caught up on a little bit of sleep. But your Rangers looking good. Up 2-0 here. Lafreniere doing well, and Chris Kreider. Kreider, 4 goals on the year. Good for him. Leo, how's it going? Leo, they're not playing terrible. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. They're not playing terrible. They're actually playing pretty decent. They had a breakdown on that 6-on-5 delayed penalty. Great goal by the Rangers. Can't take anything away from that. And the first goal, Lafreniere was in the right position at the right time Leafs couldn't clear it out, and they capitalized. But all in all, they're playing a good hockey game. It's not terrible. Shots are close. They're dominating the face-off circle, right? Hits are fairly close. Leafs have a problem with giveaways today. But statistically speaking, it's a pretty even game. Rangers able to capitalize on two good opportunities. They just played well. We can't say they're terrible. They're not playing terrible. But this is what we love. This is the type of hockey we love to see, and this is what we need. These types of games are what the Leafs have to get used to playing if they want to go far in the playoffs. So big test, their first real test here this season. Maybe a new slogan. Where'd that go? Maybe you think you want them to leave. Ah, boo. All right, let's go. Rangers win tonight, and my soccer Rangers win tomorrow. There you go, Leo. I hope it works out for you. This coming around down in the corner. Taking a look, back around. All the way down the ice. Rangers back to pick it up. Miller going to throw this one across. Rangers in their own zone, getting it back to Miller. Cross-ice pass. Marner again with a quick stick, and that's going to be deflected up and out of play. Through my eyes, what's going on? Welcome in. Any goalie worth salt will tell you the post was all he had. Through my eyes. Nice. Nicely said. Nicely said. That's pretty funny. 4:37 to go here in period number 2. This is exactly the type of game we wanted. Off the draw, Rangers going to go cross ice. Benoit there to take it away, going to chip it out. Bobby McMahon working in the neutral zone, trying to get it around. He cannot. Rangers, Kako coming in. Domi going to take that puck away. Cooley getting up on Domi. Ref, get out of the way. Domi and Cooley still battling. Domi going to win that one, getting it ahead to Cooley. Up to Willie. Nylander back across to Timmins, but Bobby McMahon dragged in over the line. Offside. 4:12 to go. We're going to get face off just outside. I got to tell you, I like what I'm seeing from Bobby McMahon. Here's somebody who wasn't sure where he would be in the lineup. I think he started on the third line. He's moved up here. He moved up to the second line, and he's bounced around quite a lot. And it's going to be a penalty to the Rangers. Kako there is going to take a high sticking. Anyone want to trade Kako for a skate sharpener? Dave, skate sharpeners are expensive these days, so no, I'll pass. The Leafs getting another power play opportunity here as Kako goes to the box. They're 0 for 1. They had 2 shots on their first opportunity. Let's see what they can do here as Nylander pinching in to hold this one in. Willie spinning around in the corner, going to send this down around. Trouba picking it up. Matthews taking away to Nylander. He shoots, and he misses, but he doesn't miss by much. Back around to Tavares to Matthews. Matthews taking it along. Rangers playing diamond formation. At the top, here's Matthews again, feeding it side of the net. Bounce pass for Tavares. Tavares, I don't think was expecting that. He kind of wasn't in position. Now he shoots, and what a glove save by the Shesterkinator. Oh my goodness, flashing the leather mitt there. Great glove save. Shesterkin says, I've got 12.5 million reasons why you need to sign me. Nylander missed going stick side. Tavares going glove side. Oh, he shot it right in his glove. He shot it right in the glove, and Shesterkin with a beautiful glove save. Off the draw, back to the point. Here's a blast, and again, that goes just wide. Into the corner, now it comes out in front. Toronto, can they hold the line? No, it's going to bump out. Here come the Rangers, 2-on-1, shorthanded again. Smith trying to put it across, and Ekman Larsson is going to break that one up. He's still battling Smith, trying to get it to Willie. And Nylander going to feed this over to Matthews. Matthews over the red line. He's going to carry this one in. Marner, oh, what a dangle to go around the Ranger player. Back with it, Tavares. He's curling around towards the boards, feeding it back to the line. Ekman Larsson with it now. He's going to go back to JT. Tavares still with it. Sending this to Matthews. Not a great pass. Matthews trying to get it to Tavares to Matthews. He feeds it to Nylander. He couldn't get it. Willie over by the boards. He's creeping up bottom of the faceoff circle. Tries to feed it in the high slot for Marner. Getting it across. Here's a shot by Matthews, pulled the trigger, and that one goes wide. Nylander turning around with it by the faceoff dot. He takes a sharp angle shot. No chance there, hits the side of the net. The Rangers going to pick this one up and flipped all the way up and down the ice. This sending this one all the way down in the corner. Stolarz picking it up, leaving it here for Riley. Morgan Riley, 2:22 to go in the second period. Riley dumping this one back. Over the line, coming in. Leafs turning it over at the line. Riley still keeping it in. 1 second, power play is going to expire. Back to 5-on-5. Domi putting it in front, it's taken away. Here comes Cooley down the near side. He's flying. He's up over the line. He has all room. Feeding this right in front. Stolarz is down. Big check in front. Puck is still loose. Trouba getting dumped with Domi on top of him. Domi's going to go to the box there as he was all over Trouba. Trouba laughing at him. So Domi takes down Trouba, and Trouba is going to get the last laugh as I believe Domi is going to go to the box here.
Trouba, who jumped up on the play to try to get in a good chance at the net, as another difficult one for Stolarz as Carrick puts
unbelievable. Joe, what's going on? CeeLo, what's going on? Thomas, what's going on? Welcome in. Absolutely incredible, but big scramble in front of the net. Domi and McCabe, actually, both of them on top of Trouba as Trouba was getting in there on Stolarz, and he's going to go to that box. Prep coming in, $5 super chat. Did you hear about the Ghostbuster who played hockey? Great stopping goals. Wow, wow. Thank you, Prep, for the $5 super chat. Here's a one-timer from Zibanejad. That is blocked. And Tanev is slow to get up. Tanev is in a lot of discomfort. I don't know where he got hit. He's shaking his head. He's not putting any pressure on that right foot. Oh, I think it got him on the knee, actually. It got him on the top of the knee, the side of the knee. There's not a lot of padding there. Chris Tanev, who's tied for 5th in the NHL with blocks, he's leaving this game. Tanev has gone down the tunnel. He's not putting pressure on that right foot. That is not a good sign for Toronto. Phil, it's been some pretty bad penalties. They've been taking some pretty bad penalties. Rangers working this across, putting it through, setting this one up, coming down low, missed the pass, picked up here by McCabe. He's going to throw it off the boards. This coming all the way down, and that's going to be a whistle. So face-off coming back. Any waste of money. Yeah, Joe, he's been playing well. He's been playing great. I don't think it was a waste, but yeah, hopefully he's okay. I mean, he's been blocking a lot of shots, and that's why he gets a lot of injuries. You put your body on the line. I like what he was doing, but that one just caught him in a bad spot. 1:29 left to go in period number 2. Again, thank you for hitting those likes. We're now 3 subs away. If you haven't hit that subscribe, now's a good time. Give it a click. Toronto can't clear with 1.5 minutes left on the power play. Rangers with it. Down in the Leafs zone, cycling it back to Fox. Fox taking a shot that's going to go wide into the corner. Zibanejad picking it up. Marner steals it, gives it to Matthews. One-on-one, Matthews shorthanded. He's just going to carry and now roll this down around behind Shesterkin. Here comes Fox. Fox on the move. He's going to drop this one. Zibanejad coming up. Last minute of play here in the second period. This coming around behind. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Trying to dig this one free. Kreider playing it in front. Panarin back to the line. Rangers setting it up. Trying to put it across. Here's a shot. That one is blocked. Rebound coming through. Nyes picking it up. Holmberg was in no man's land, but Nyes was there. He's going to carry this one in. Holmberg crisscrossing with him. He tries to shovel it over. Can't get it to him. Nyes battling, doing a good job putting it off the boards, and Kreider going to come back to help out. Jonesy, what's going on? If you're watching on the big screen, you don't have the chat open, or you're still gaining points after watching on the big screen. Jonesy, as long as you come in like this once in a while and say hello, that activates it. It's all based on the chat. Here's a pass across. They fan on the shot. Zibanejad couldn't pull the trigger. This period is coming to an end. It's going to end with 7 seconds to go on the power play, and there's a skate blade. It looks like one of Stolarz' skate blades had popped off his skate, and he's having a conversation with the official. This goes back to, with 38 seconds to go, his skate blade came off, and he's telling the referee he can't stand on his feet because the blade came off. And he just has to play with it like that. So they get out of that one. Whew, interesting situation. And there's Timmins and Ekman Larsson going to come over, and Stolarz puts his arms around them, and they're going to help him to the bench. Let's go to the intermission. Primus, how's it going? Welcome in one and all. Come on, stats. Let's pop up as the intermission show is kicking off right now. Here we go. Shots on net. Pretty close. 2-0. End of 2. Good luck scoring on Shesterkin 3. Hey, Joe, you never know. Anything is possible. 18-17 Rangers have a slight edge there. 16-12 ahead in the shots. 15-14. They've come all the way back in that period on faceoffs won. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. 8-6 the giveaways. 7-6 the takeaways. 15 block shots for the Rangers, 8 for the Maple Leafs. Your goal scorer in the second period was Chris Kreider, his 4th from Zibanejad and Smith. Toronto Max Domi, took a cross-checking penalty there. Kako high sticking, and Panarin against Matthews. And then Holmberg in the first took a holding penalty. So all in all, Toronto is losing. Yeah, great. Thanks. Tell me something I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Montreal actually came back and tied it up. Sure isn't going to look bad after the Quick win the other night. That's a good point, right? You know, he doesn't want Quick to outshine him. He doesn't want Jonathan Quick to say, hey, I can be your number one guy. But listen, all in all, it is a very good hockey game. Back and forth. Shesterkin made some beautiful saves in that period. Stolarz made some absolutely incredible saves as well. But let's break down. We'll break down. We looked at the first goal in the first period and how it was not a great play for the Maple Leafs, right? Defensive zone breakdown, not doing good there. Are Leafs in this game effort-wise? Yeah, Sir James, they absolutely are. It's a good effort. They are playing well, right? They are playing well. All right, let's bring up this second goal so we can kind of review it like we did the first. So maybe if I hit the right button, there we go. We did pass, shoot, score. You did it. You did it. Here, Bear Shark, just for you.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray!
That's what the Rangers are singing right now. Nah, Jerry, that's okay. He's one man. He's one man, but he's playing well. All right, here's the coverage. Look how things are going for this setup leading to the goal. All right, the Leafs are in blue. Rangers are in white. You got Smith here in front of the net. Zibanejad over here on the side. You got 3 Rangers along the ice with Keandre Miller. You got Rudwell here, and then Panarin up here, and of course, Kreider with the puck. Now, if you're looking at it and you're saying, Sam, this is wrong. They got 6 men on the ice. They can't do that. They pulled the goaltender. So in this situation, it was a delayed penalty. So that's why they have 6 on the ice. So you can see right here the pass. The puck right now is sitting here with Keandre Miller. Miller, he's going to send this across. And now it's back over here with number 5, Rudwell. Rudwell, he's going to put it to Panarin. Panarin coming across in the slot. We're going to freeze it here. So if we look at this, Panarin is over here by the hash marks. You got Kreider right in front of the net, all over Stolarz. It comes right in, a perfect pass to Riley Smith. And look where Smith is, okay? Right in the slot, you got Riley, Tavares, Tanev, and Nylander, the 4 corners creating a box around him. So he's wide open in this slot, all alone. Don't forget, here on the far side, you got Zibanejad, who's sitting here wide open as well. So there's lots of options. The pass is going to come over to Zibanejad. He's going to make that one-timer, and that's going to come right through backdoor to Chris Kreider, who puts it in. So if we do this again, and I'll have to pause it at the moment, the puck comes right in the middle. There we go. Pass coming through. You got a man wide open in the middle. You got Zibanejad here, who has all day. He could have set up and opened a shop. He could be selling merch right here. He's so wide open. You got Chris Kreider, who's sitting on the back of the crease. So as this puck comes over, Stolarz is going to have to power slide. He's going to have to push himself across. And so when he does that, Zibanejad with a one-time pass over to Chris Kreider. And in this situation, Stolarz is here on the near side. He can't physically get across fast enough. You have Morgan Rielly, who's beat here. Morgan Rielly, this is the play where you got to absolutely flatten Kreider. You cannot allow him to come in. And that puck goes right to him, and he puts it in. So a great setup here by the Rangers. Absolutely textbook, picture perfect, right? A tic-tac-toe. They made a great, great pass, and they worked this one through. This is something that when it clicks, it's magic. You're going to score almost every single time in this type of play. When you're setting it up, when you're taking it from, maybe I should, can I bring that back? It'll help me illustrate because you can see my little mouse. There we go. If we bring this back up here, let's reset. When you have this situation, and we're just going to fast forward a little bit to when the pass comes through. When you have this situation and you have, it's almost like, what is it called? I forget what it's called. You see it in Vancouver a lot with the Stones. When the Stones have like the 2 feet and then the long piece that's the arms and like the head on top. An ukshuk, is that what it's called? An ukshuk, something like that. That's kind of what they have set up here, right? An absolutely perfect 6-on-5 situation. 2 down low. You got 3 spread across the middle and the 1 in front. When you do this, and we've seen the Penguins do this, we've seen a lot of teams do this to almost perfection. Tick, tack, and then toe, right? The initial pass and the pass back across. Curling stones. No, not curling stones, Jonathan. You know what I mean. Not the Rolling Stones. Yes, thank you, Ben. The Inukshuk. That's what this looks like, right? That's like their formation. But we've seen this all the time. A cross ice pass to an open man who sends it back the other way as a goaltender, right? If you're on one side and you have to slide across to the other side and then you have to come back across, to do that very quickly is extremely, 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 extremely difficult. In this situation, he came across to face the shooter, but the pass, the release from Zibanejad, look at this. Bang. It's like right away. So as Stolarz, you're coming across to that position and quickly you have to push off to get right back there. Can't do it. But this is where your defense needs to help out. If we watch Rielly in this shift, Rielly's in front of the net. He's still in front of the net. Now he curls out. Kreider comes around the boards. He comes around the boards to put himself here. He's now behind Rielly. Rielly back in front of the net. Kreider here creeps right up behind him. Puck comes to the point. As a defenseman, Morgan Rielly, his job is this middle area. Tanev is out here kind of trying to block anything that comes to Zibanejad to cut off this side of the ice. So the Leafs kind of line up here, right? They're trying to defend this bottom side of the ice. The top half, they're leaving open. And so that's where the Rangers, they put that puck over here, the top of ice. The Leafs are giving them this. The Leafs are giving them, they've set up across the middle and down by the far side. So they're trying to defend any pass that comes across. Hayden, what's going on? Welcome in. So when they make that pass across to Zibanejad, again here, Rielly leaves his position. So 2 things ought to happen when this happens right now. Kreider is still in front. Rielly leaves his position. Holmberg rolls over. Tanev either should slide back over to take the man that Marner or Morgan Rielly just left, or he's got to defend that pass and commits. The pass comes across. Tanev doesn't move. Tanev doesn't go to Kreider, nor does he get up to defend that pass. The pass comes across. Morgan Rielly is starting to move back. He obviously sees Kreider in front, but he can't get to him and take him out. So some blown coverage, absolutely perfect play here by the Rangers. Perfect play. Officiating is so bad that the Leafs are afraid to be aggressive. You know what, Kevin? I will give you that. There has been some missed calls on both sides. On both sides. But listen, each team has had 2 power plays now. It's different where if the Rangers had 2, Leafs have none. You know, we could make that case, but it's evened up now. Both teams had a chance. Neither team has scored on the power play. Yes, the Rangers did have that delayed power play where they scored, but it was a much, much better setup than what Toronto has run. Let's see here. If I had a shot every time you say Zibanejad, I'd be sloshed very us, right? That would be funny. One day we should do that for those playing along at home. But listen, Rangers are playing a good game. The 2 goals they've scored, I don't hold on Stolarz at all, right? This one we've just been breaking down in this intermission. No chance for him. The first one was just a bad play. I do kind of blame him a little bit, not so much on the goal, because as a goalie, when it's coming to your glove hand, your natural instinct is to bring your glove up, right? So when you're shooting the glove side, the glove is coming up, you're kicking out the pad. He went under the glove, above the pad. So again, it was a great picture perfect. Ever have 2, what? Should never be we have 2, you have 2. No, Thomas, I agree. And if you don't mind, watch the language. We'd appreciate that. But listen, it's not we have 2, you have 2, so it's even. But listen,
Let's go.
Both teams have been making some mistakes, and the officials have called them. Yes, there are other things they could have called. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. By the way, welcome in, Chris. Appreciate it. There are some things they could have called, but it's gone both ways. They've missed some both ways. But back on that first goal, again, the shot came on. I'm not sure what Stolarz was thinking. Stolarz went to kind of clear it in front. He kind of cleared it. And this is where we saw earlier there was some miscommunication between Ekman-Larsson and Stolarz, right? Where the puck was there. Stolarz wanted to cover. Larsson was playing away. And then Ekman-Larsson kind of stopped and backed away. And Stolarz had backed away. And then finally Ekman-Larsson took it and went. So I wonder if this was some more miscommunication, because Riley is there, Ekman-Larsson is there, Stolarz goes to clear it, and he clears it right to Lafreniere, who comes in and makes a beautiful shot. So I don't know. We obviously don't know that situation. It looks bad on Stolarz because he cleared it right to the Ranger player, but I gotta believe there was either Riley or Ekman-Larsson kind of said, hey, play it, or there was some kind of, communication of what to do there. But it was just a bad play. Those were the only 2 bad plays Toronto has really made. Pontus Holmberg, he kind of took a bad penalty. He has not looked great. But other than that, they've been playing well. The problem the Rangers have right now is, the problem the Leafs have right now is the Rangers haven't made many mistakes. When the Leafs get into the Rangers zone, the Rangers are playing rock solid defense. They are looking absolutely mighty. Toronto is getting some shots through to the net, but it's not great shots. They did have 10 shots in that period. The Rangers only had 8, but they're not great shots. They did make him move a little bit. They made Shesterkin have to go for it. But again, Matthews shots, it was a blocker here, it was a glove here, and he was able to do it. Shesterkin is getting square to the shooter. So when the shot is coming, it's a this. He's not having to power slide across and make a save, make a push. The glove save he made, which was gorgeous. He goes down in the splits and like Bill Ranford whips that glove around. But when you looked at the replay in slow motion, the shot was actually, he didn't even have to move. The shot was right in his glove, right? The rest was more for theatrics, which I love when goalies do that. But the shot was right in his glove. So he's been great. He's been facing the shooters. And part of the reason he's been able to get square to the shooters, because Fox, Miller, Trouba, and Schneider have been playing very, very good positional defensive hockey. If you want to know how to play defense, I say watch these Rangers D right now. They're moving guys out of the net. They're giving him a sight to see. When things are getting a little chaotic in front, the Rangers finding a way of pushing the puck or pushing the Leafs to the perimeter, which creates that space. Yeah, Jerry, me too. Ranford, he was so good. He was so good back in the day. He made everything look like he was standing on his head. Super exciting. Now, coming up in this third period, I don't expect much to change. I don't expect to all of a sudden see a ton of penalties. I don't expect to see a ton of big hits, big physicality. We're in line again. It's going to be kind of a 10 to 12 shot period. The Rangers are going to continue to sit in that defensive box that they play, and they're going to force the Leafs to have to make some moves. Something the Leafs haven't been able to do. Their transition game coming in with speed, the Rangers have it beat. Whatever the Leafs are doing, the Rangers have an answer for. The Leafs have not been able to get a couple of clear chances. When they did, and I should specify, they did have a couple. The Nylander breakaway, completely pooched it and put it off the post. The 3-on-1 where he passed it over to Domi. Domi then tried to return it. Robertson did have a good chance in front. Every time the Leafs have had an opportunity to make a big play, they've somehow messed it up. One too many passes, a shot that, they fan on, whatever it is. So, again, I think we're going to be into that 10 to 12 shot period. The Leafs are going to look to get something going here, but the Rangers just need to keep playing what they're doing. There's nothing I would change from a Ranger standpoint. The only thing I can think of, Fox is at about 16 minutes right now. If he runs up and he starts getting tired, maybe you bring on that bottom pair, Mancini and Rudwell. They're under 10 minutes, so there's certainly some time there. The top line, they're about 15, 16 minutes, so lots of gas in the tank there. The bottom line is about 4 minutes for Edstrom, 5 minutes for Rempe, 6 minutes for Sam Carrick, so they might see a little bit more time. For the Maple Leafs, they've been relying heavily, very heavily, on their top guys, right? Marner is at 15 and a half. Matthews is at 14. Matty Nyes is only at 12 minutes. Nylander is at 11. Tavares at 11. Domi, I think you got to get that second line back on. And that third line is as well. Got to get those two going. You can't just push on that top line. You got to even it out to start this period. It's going to be a real fun period. This is going to be exciting. If the Leafs do not score at least one in the first half of the period, it's going to be very messy come that last 10. I think if the Leafs do not score a goal in the first 10 minutes, they're going to put everything on that defensive zone pressure. They're going to be rushing everything, which means they're going to turn it over. They're going to make mistakes. And this game very quickly could end up being 4-0. So we'll have to see how the Leafs come out and play in this first half. I'm predicting Leafs tie it. Tavares gets the first goal. Then Mitch ties it. Jerry, I love that. JT and Marner both are having decent games tonight. Put your predictions in like Jerry. Who do you think is going to score? What do you think the score is going to be? But let's get set for the third period. All right, we're going to see how this one comes along. Thank you so much, everybody, for hitting those subs. Really appreciate it. And Dallas is calling Matthews with the trick. Wouldn't that be something if all of a sudden he put this team on his back? So interesting. Berube, kind of read the lips. He's telling the team, and they were just talking about it, go slow, be patient, kind of pick your shots. Matthews will make it 2-1. Thomas is going 4-2.
Major story tonight.
All right, let's see. Power play has expired. So we are at even strength. And there's a big collision. Just in the middle of the ice, a Leaf and a Ranger player both went down. Slow to get up, both kind of limping. Stolarz gets run into here by Trocheck. McCabe is giving it to Trocheck, and they're cross-checking each other as Stolarz gets run into here. You don't like to see that. So in the neutral zone, Lafreniere, he kind of ran into a Leaf player. They both went down, but it was off camera as the camera panned across. And Lafreniere in some serious discomfort. what happened here. So it was Max Domi, him and Lafreniere kind of awkwardly turned into each other.
In the ice, which I think was
So Domi turned one way, Lafreniere went the other. So in the replay, it wasn't a big bump by Trocheck, but enough to get a little piece of Stolarz, knocked his stick down. And McCabe and Trocheck kind of exchanged some cross checks at each other. So Domi's still on the ice. He looks okay. Lafreniere went to the bench. He's still looking a little rattled. This coming along. Fox trying to keep this one in. Ekman Larsson has Kreider pinned up against the boards. Domi going up. He's going to play it ahead. Here comes Nylander. Nylander, that was a bad pass trying to get it up to Bobby McMahon. It's offside. They got to tag up. Rangers back the other way. Bobby Mack up on Zibanejad. Domi going to kick it ahead. Max bringing it in. Flip to Willie. Willie shoots and again misses that net. Every time they miss the net, they should drop and do 5 push-ups. Back over to Ekman Larsson. He's going to turn and go. Moving it up to Willie. Willie cross ice to Matthews. Matthews coming in. Matthews shooting. And that one is going to miss the net as well. This coming out, Benoit going to play it back to the red line. Trouba touching it, and they're going to say hand pass. And here comes Chris Tanev. Tanev, this is good news, making his way back to the bench. So we'll have to take a look at his ice time, but Tanev back onto the bench.
And the people who make it happen.
So nice to see Tanev is back. Let's go. Kevin. Off the draw, back to the line. Rangers over to Trouba. Trouba moving this one up. Rangers going to dump it in the Leafs zone. Stolarz going to grab it, reverse it over to Timmins to Matthews. Matthews, he's going to spin away from his man and play it up to Benoit. Benoit can control it. Rangers coming right back. They're going to dump this one in. Cooley behind the net. I got to say, I really like Will Cooley's game. He's such an important piece of this puzzle here on the Rangers. Back in the corner, Marner to Matthews. Matthews to Nyes. Nyes tried to flip it and reverse it. He couldn't do it. Misses it. Comes back to Trouba. Plays it up to Hedel. And back down. Rangers going to dump this one into the zone. Coming around. Trying to pick this one up. Jesse picking Ekman Larsson to score. Wouldn't that be pretty sweet? Back across for Nick Robertson. Robbie coming in. Robertson. Toe drag. Shoots. Nice stop here by Shesterkin. Robertson still with it. Back to the line. Here's a shot. That one is blocked. Trying to play this one through is Rempe. Comes down to McCabe. McCabe. He's being forced into the corner here by Enstrom. Enstrom and Rempe both go down like a couple bowling pins. Rangers going to steal this from Tavares. Tavares dumping it right in. Stolarz letting it go around. Timmins is going to pick it up. Rempe opens the bomb doors, and Timmins going to step away, and Rempe crashes into the boards. Coming out in front, tried to feed it to Rempe. He can't get it. Fox with it in the corner. He gets pressed, and the Leafs going to flip this one back to the line. Rangers holding it in. Rempe behind the net. He's going to get bumped here by McCabe. Lorentz coming up as well to help out. And Stolarz whipping his stick around, playing this one in the corner. This coming to the line, picked up here again by Nick Robertson. Robertson and Tavares moving up as Robertson is end of the shift. Going to flip it in. Tavares trying to go around Fox. He does, but K-Andre Miller is there to pick up the puck and going to play it ahead to Panarin. Panarin to Trocheck. In, dropping this one off. Lafreniere shot, and Stolarz going to hang on to it, but it comes free. Down in the corner, Timmins going to play this one up to McMahon. Fox steals it away. Leafs get it again. Cross ice pass for Nylander. He's turning the corner. Willie coming in. Nice save, Shesterkin. Domi digs it free. And K-Andre Miller is going to steal this one, and the Rangers are going to play this one all the way down the ice for an icing call. But William Nylander, oh, what a nice play. And he almost got it around Shesterkin, but Shesterkin was there to say, not going to happen. Nice play as he cut the corner. And I think K-Andre Miller just got enough of Nylander, but he makes a nice move to go forehand, backhand, drive it across. And Shesterkin makes the save, and Nylander comes to the bench and cracks his stick in half. Matthews getting this behind Shesterkin. Matthews coming around in front for the wraparound. He scores! Austin Matthews, our red light player of the game. Matthews scores. There it is. Our red light player of the game puts it in. Let's do it again. There it is. Austin Matthews wraps it around and puts that one in. Nice goal. He takes it. He makes a nice move behind the net to get away from Fox. Comes in front and he puts this one in. Austin Matthews. And here's Domi off the draw, going to dump this one right in the corner. He's going to beat Schneider there. Domi with a great play to come in. Schneider going to steal this one back, moving it ahead. Leafs going to dump this one in. 2-1 is your score. We said they had to score in the first 10. They did it. Here's Schneider with a shot and a glove save by Stolarz. Ekman Larson and Nyes going to pick up the assists on that goal. There it is, Morgan. I love that stink face. So good. All right, good night, Saul. Take care. And good choice for all those who picked Matthews to score the goal. And he does that one. So 2-1, it's a whole new game. The Leafs showing some new signs of life. Let's see how the Rangers respond. This being dumped all the way down. Schneider going back to get it. Bobby McMahon coming up on him. Playing this one around. Long pass up. Zibanejad going to tip this one in. Shot right on. Going to be deflected into the corner. Here comes David Kempf. Kempf is now kind of a split shift here with Nylander and McMahon. Comes to McMahon who shoots. Shesterkin made the save, but he dropped it. And he couldn't get up there to pick up that rebound. Always follow your shots. Rangers can't get it out. Cooley trips up at the line. David Kempf trying to force this one down low. Here comes Ryan Reeves. In on Schneider. This coming out. Leafs have to tag up and walk and hammer this one right back in. Reeves going in on Schneider again. Here comes Holmberg, going to give it. Oh, he gave it to Reeves. Reeves was trying to walk in front. David Kempf down low. He's being pushed by Trouba, picked up by Reeves. Reeves sent it to the line. Benoit misses it as Cooley was right there. And Lawrence, my God, Stolarz going to play this one up the glass and all the way down the ice. So that's going to be an icing call. 2-1. What a play, and a nice shot by Bobby McMahon going high blocker side. A nice save by Shesterkin, but he couldn't hang on to that one. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just coming in to join us, welcome in. So 2-1, under 15 minutes to go. Off the draw, back to the line. Rangers with it. Rangers leading the league in most goals scored. Leading the league in a lot of categories. They are a highly dangerous offensive team. The Leafs hanging around in this one. Nice play. Timmins taking it away from Panarin over to Benoit. Benoit up to Tavares. He's going to bring this one in. Sliding it in past Rudwell. Coming around side of the net. Matthew Nyes doing a good job. But the Rangers going to move it away, and Marner going to knock this one down. Leafs bringing it right back in. Nyes flipping in the corner. Marner going in here after it. Marner working through here on Mancini. Getting some help from Nyes. They take it away. Nyes behind the net. He's going to feed it to Marner. Marner coming across. Going to back door for Matthews. Oh, and he puts it just wide. Matthews with a whack, and Matty Nyes putting it just wide. And the Rangers going to clear this one down the ice. Charlie, welcome in. Absolutely. Holy moly. What a good effort here as they make it close again. Well, I think we'll tie it up. Jesse's saying this first line is going to do it. Oh, Matthews just put it within an inch of that far post. Off the draw. This coming back. Rangers going to flip it up the glass to the line, held in by Ekman Larson. Going to put it off the boards into the corner. Picked up here by Mancini. The Rangers going to play this one down the ice. They're going to go up and change as they were caught on because of the icing call. And Marner bringing it right back. Marner with a shot, and that one is steered to the corner. Back to the line for Riley. Riley keeping it in for Marner. Here's Matthews again with a shot knocked down in front. Comes back to Matthews. Matthews, oh, and the pass is intercepted. Zibanejad back the other way. He's going to roll this one down. Morgan Riley didn't go after it, so Kreider gets there first, putting it across. Rangers coming out in front. Their passes missed, and this coming out to the neutral zone. 13 minutes to go now. Marner up on the forecheck. Rangers going to move this out. Quick stick here by Lawrence is going to knock it back. The Rangers sending it deep in the Leaf zone. Benoit has this. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. What am I saying? 12 minutes to go. Holy moly, Sam, what's wrong with you today?
Sending it ahead, Robertson.
This one being played through in the corner. Toronto's going to play this one back. I'm getting so excited. It's 2-1. Lots of time on the clock. Leafs putting it in. Nick Robertson going to play this one down. So we got Robertson, Lorentz, and Tavares here on the ice together. This getting cycled around. Nice job behind the net by Sam Carrick. And the Rangers' Fox going to bank it off the boards. Rangers Carrick over the red line, and this is going to be blown down with a hand pass. Maybe 2 minutes to the next goal. Maybe that's it. Maybe Sam's just completely off his rocker here today. As the Maple Leafs come close, looking for that second goal. Boy, oh boy, this third period business has picked up for sure. Welcome in if you're joining us. Thanks for being here. Make sure, again, you're hitting that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you're hitting that subscribe. Leafs have a busy week this week, and we will be here. We got you covered. Monday, Tuesday, back-to-back nights. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Tampa Bay Lightning and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Then they play again on Thursday, and they finish off the week next Saturday against the Boston Bruins. So you know that is going to be awesome. Anytime the Leafs and the Bruins get together, it's going to be savage. Road Warriors, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you for being here. Road Warriors, I had a sound for you, and I have no idea where I put it. So I will have to find it. Oh, that's disappointing. Let's see. Is it at the bottom of my list here? No. Boo. Boo. Sam, you blew it. Oh, we'll go for some organ music. This is going to be an exceptional last few minutes, last 10 minutes of this period. I'm very, very excited. Stick around after the game. We're going to run down all the stats, players, team, all the fun stuff. We're going to break it all down for you. So give us a few minutes more of your time following tonight's game. We appreciate it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. All right, 2-1. Time to rock and roll. We got time on the clock. Lots to go. Clean hockey. We're seeing good hockey. Leafs with 7 shots in this period so far. 5 shots for the Rangers. The offense is starting to pick up. The defense holding down the fort.
Instead, they've stuck to their game plan.
Let's see if they can wait it out. Berube said, be patient. Be patient. They were. They scored. They almost tied it up. Lots of time. No need to force anything just yet. Face-off is at center ice. This being intercepted by Bobby McMahon. He gets dumped. And play goes on. The Rangers sending it all the way down. It bounces right on the goaltender, Stolar, so no icing call. Leafs going to turn and put this one up. Bobby McMahon tried to chip it ahead to Willie. That doesn't work. Rangers going to put this one back in. Leafs. Timmins getting caught in his own zone. Timmins almost running into Benoit. They're going to turn this one over now. Rangers forecheck doing a good job. Back to the point. Trouba going across. Here's a long shot. Blocked and knocked down in front. William Nylander going to get over to Bobby McMahon. McMahon trying to get past Schneider. Trying to play this one down in the corner. Nylander in there. Bobby McMahon in there. Schneider and Trouba digging this one as well. Here comes Domi. He's going to touch it up. And we got a whistle. So Lars is down on his knees. Talking with the official. So this is
heavier hit earlier in the period.
So what's the issue here? Stellaris has an issue with his left pad.
No call. Let's find out if there should have been.
So Stellaris takes a jab here from Hedl. Hedl gets the stick, the blade of his stick, into the back of the leg of Stellaris, and Stellaris didn't get up. So Hedl came in with a jab with his stick like this in the back of the pad, in the back of the leg of Stellaris. Stellaris couldn't get up. So the referee is having a conversation here with Berube, explaining it. Stellaris is still kind of down on his knee. They're checking to make sure there's no laceration, there's no cut, there's no bleeding. You know, that's obviously the first concern, is something goes in and cuts him. But it goes right under the side and runs right up his leg there. So this should have 100% be a goaltending interference call. Obviously, at this
Initially,
point,
didn't look like he'd
it's
be able
not going to be.
continue, But
That's good news, isn't it?
it is good news.
But he's okay, so there's no cut, there's no bleeding.
In the calf, in
So the
middle
calf
of
getting a
play.
work over
He
there.
looks up and looks fine, and now is moving perfectly well.
So he's kind of shaking this one off. Obviously, you hate to see anytime a goalie gets kind of knocked behind. Oh, Sir James, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
Scheduled day off maintenance after
Here comes the Rangers, going to play this one up, turning it over. Bobby McMahon walking this back in. Here's a long shot that goes wide. Domi to pick it up, back to the point. Oh my God, Tanev with a terrible stick handle. He's going to bring this one back out. Tanev going to play this one up. Cross ice here for Nylander. Nylander bringing this one in. Riley pinching up. Here's a pass across, and that's going to be deflected by Smith into the corner. Bringing it around back over to Nylander. Puck kind of hops off him, and they can't get it out. Bobby Mack keeps it in. Willie taking a look. Why didn't he shoot? Again, he's looking to pass it off. Riley going to feed this to Bobby McMahon. He's going to bounce it off. Here's Matthews. He tries to feed it in front for Riley, and he couldn't control that pass. Back in the corner, trying to feed it to Matthews. They can't do that. Mancini going to intercept and play this one down. Toronto very quickly going to turn around. Matthews, a little touch pass to Marner. Marner with a little turnaround to get around Trocheck. Going to throw it in front for a deflection, and Shesterkin sees that the whole way and going to hang on to it. Allie, how's it going? Leafs are playing with themselves again tonight. You wouldn't think there are two teams on the ice according to the answers. Oh, yeah, they're losing as well. Allie, listen, they're playing okay. They're playing okay. They've made some bad plays, absolutely, and the Rangers capitalized that. But they've come on well here in period number 3. BD Gaines, what's going on? Welcome in. But I like what the Leafs are doing here. The Rangers, though, again, they're playing very near perfect hockey. Leafs leading in the offensive zone possession time, 12 and a half minutes to 9:20. So Leafs definitely having more puck control. Most of that has come here in the third period. Face off to the left of Shesterkin. Leafs going to win it to the point. Here's a shot off the top of Shesterkin's glove and over the net. Matthews cycling this back in the corner for Matty Nyes. Nyes, he's battling down low. This taken away by K-Andre Miller. Miller going to move this one up across. This coming through Miller, making a little slip move around McCabe. Behind the Leaf net, Ekman Larson going to tie up his man. Matthews going to move this along. Here comes Marner. Marner over the red line, over the blue line. Leafs coming in. Marner cycling back around. He runs out of real estate, takes himself into the boards. The Rangers going to take this one away. I don't know what Marner was trying to do there. Panarin takes a whack from McCabe. He's going to cycle back around. Marner, stop crying. Here comes Lafreniere with a shot, and Stolar's going to glove this one down, and he's going to hang on to it. It's hard to be disappointed with a great effort, even if they do lose. I agree with you there. The way they're playing, they're going to take a commercial break as we are just under the 10-minute mark. Leafs are putting forth a decent effort. Again, we talked about it at the first intermission. The New York Rangers are number 1 in a lot of the offensive categories in this National Hockey League that we love so well. So you can't be upset with the effort that's going on here. The Rangers average 5 goals per game. They're averaging 5 goals per game. They're averaging 34 shots per game. Right now, they only have 24. So Leafs holding them just under that 34 shot per game average. So they're 10 shots under. They have 2 goals, which is 3 under their average of 5. Rangers are plus 42 on the season, which means they score a lot. And they're second in the league in goal differential at plus 11, which means they're scoring more than they give up. Face-off percentage. Rangers are second in the league. Leafs just behind them, and that shows. Face-offs are about even right now. They're both playing really, really, really good hockey. Leafs, they give up about 2 goals a game, which is where they are sitting right now. And they allow about 26.8 shots a game, which is pretty close to where they are right now. So all in all, when you look at this Rangers team and how well they can produce and how strong their offense is, got to give them credit, right? Leafs are hanging with them, and this is a good effort. Obviously, If they don't go to overtime, the points go to the Rangers. I understand that, but Leaf fans, we can't be upset with this effort. This has been a phenomenal hockey game. The Rangers, a strong team, and they are playing tremendous hockey right now. That's right, Jesse. That's right. And they are looking real good. So here we go. Let's get right back at it. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Make sure to hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that like and make sure that you subscribe. This one pulling it away. Back to the line. Here's a long pass across. Holmberg going to carry this one in. Holmberg coming across. Ryan Reeves shooting long distance. Wouldn't that be something if Reeves is the guy to tie this game? But I hate to say it, a shot like that is a bit of a waste. Connor Timmins going to spin around. Rempe coming after him. Timmins spinning away from Rempe. Rempe has to drop his stick and go for a new one. Rempe keeps with a whole tree, let alone a stick. Reeves bringing this one right back in, sending it around. David Kemp and Holmberg coming in here after it. I guess Steven Lorentz has moved up. Pontus Holmberg moving down to this bottom line. We talked about him struggling here tonight, and it's going to be icing against the New York Rangers. So clearly, coach sees it as well. Michael, yes, Matthews has the goal. Matthews has the Leaf goal. Ekman Larsson and Nyes picking up the assists on that one. They're doing a great job. Let's see how they continue to play. We're coming back here with the second line, Domi Nylander and Bobby McMahon. McMahon has had some chances. This line has had some chances. They've been all over. Off the draw, it's going to go in the corner. McMahon going in here against Trouba. Nylander in there. Domi comes away with it, passes it across. Ekman Larsson, he's going to send this right back to Willie. Willie bringing it along to the line. Coming in the high slot for Riley. He shoots. It gets knocked down. Follow-up shot right there. And Shesterkin is going to hang on to it. Luke says it right. Go Leafs go. I think it's that time, Leaf fans. The boys in blue need our help. If you're a Leafs fan, let's see it. Let's take a minute. Flood this chat. Let's see all the Go Leafs goes. Let's see it coming along. But Riley's shot gets batted out of the air. Domi's shot gets blocked, and it drops down, and Shesterkin able to find it and cover this one up. Off the draw, Keandre Miller has it come around. Rangers going to move this one up the near side. It's Fox going to play this one up. Bobby McMahon gives him a little bump, but it was dumped in on the wrong side, so that's going to be another icing call. There are the Go Leafs go coming. Let's now mix it in with that wave. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Get that wave. Let's go. Going. Kim coming in with that subscribe. Welcome in, Kim. Welcome in, Wade. Greatest Leaf fan. Good to see ya. Here's a long pass again. Gonna miss everybody. No icing call. Stolarz coming out with the stick. Gonna knock this one down. Riley in the corner. Sending it around to the other side of the ice. Toronto trying to chip this one through. Kreider playing it around behind the net. Back to the line. 8-14, little blown play here. Keandre Miller's stick explodes on him. Riley gonna move this into the Rangers side of the ice. Rangers were saying, hey, it went up and hit the mesh. Their play goes on. Toronto going to turn in the neutral zone. Tried to hit Nyes with a pass. Marner coming in on the forecheck. Marner using his skate to drop it for Nyes. Following it back. Benoit sending it in. Kicked over to Matthews with a backhand. Shesterkin with a nice save. Here's another shot deflection. Nyes in the slot has it taken away. Matthews coming through. Rangers are falling everywhere. They're sliding everywhere. There's a trip. The arm goes up. Trouba swinging his stick. Trips Matthews. He's going to go to the box. The Maple Leafs are going to go to the power play with 7.5 minutes left to go. Monty, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. So Trouba lying down, swinging his stick, gets into the skates of Matthews. But Shesterkin sliding way out of the net, and the Leafs with another good opportunity here. Ronald coming in with that subscribe. Welcome in, Ronald. Thank you for subbing up. That's right, Monty. Time to put that pressure on. We're 14 likes away from our next little like milestone. If you haven't hit that like, give it a click. We are 7 subs from 640. If you haven't subbed up, we need 7 friends. Hit that subscribe for us here tonight. Can we get there? Can we do it? We'll be back here Monday night for the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's going to be a fun one. And, of course, Tuesday, they go to Columbus. Marner, Matthews, Nylander, Tavares, Ekman, Larson. And Tavares is going to get waved out of this draw. He's going to go out. Matthews is going to come in. Tavares drops back to the point. Chef, what's going on? Rick, what's up? Lewis, hello there. Welcome in. Go off the draw. Puck going to roll back out. Ekman Larson back to pick it up. Leafs going to set this one up on the rush. Ekman Larson throwing it back to Matthews. Matthews and Nylander come close. Matthews going to carry this one in. Playing it up to Tavares. Tavares trying to go cross ice for Marner. It's knocked down. Marner back with it now. Leafs curling around. Puck to Tavares. He shoots going short side. Nice stop. And Ekman Larson can't hold this one in. Nice play. Nice opportunity. Ekman Larson setting it up. 7 minutes to go now. 1:24 on the power play. Matthews to Tavares, bringing this one in over the line. Tavares, what are you doing? Almost gives it away, and the Rangers clearing it out. Stellaris playing it all the way back to Tavares. He drops it for Nylander. Willie is in. He drops this one back for Ekman Larson, but the wrong spot. The Leafs are killing off their own power play here. Special teams are still an absolute disaster for this squad. Here's a pass ahead. Robertson going to drop this one back to Domi. The B squad on now. Unit 2, Domi giving this one away, and the Rangers going to clear this one out. Oh my goodness. Special teams are horrendous right now for the Leafs. 40 seconds to go. 6:15 to go in the period. Nick Robertson is going to carry this one up. Nick Robertson, he's going to send this one in. The chase game is on. Coming in front, Nick Robertson shoots. Great save, Shesterkin. Holy moly. Prep coming in with the $2 super chat. Need a good fight, and here's Matty Nyes. Dragging it just wide of the post. Ronald, thank you for that subscribe. Thank you so much, Prep, for the super chat. Nyes, what a play. Back across with a shot. That one goes wide. Domi coming up on it. In the corner, Nyes putting it in the corner, but the Rangers going to flip this one up and down the ice. That's going to do it. That's going to kill off the power play. Back to 5-on-5 strength. Horrendous first unit. The second unit had some chances. Kemp's going to try and bring this one in. Why do you come back with the fourth line here? Bringing this one in is Edstrom. For the Rangers trying to tie it up. Carlton the Bear at the glass. Rangers steal. They shoot it just wide. Stellaris going post to post. Rangers with the puck. This fourth line is in trouble. 5 minutes to go now. 5 minutes to go. Rempe feeding it back to the line. Rudwell coming all the way down around. Rangers still with it. Kakko cycling. They're giving him space. Comes over to Rudwell again. He's taking a look. Coming right in. Stellaris drops his stick. He can't get his stick. No stick. Rangers still with it. Hedl going cross ice. It's knocked down in front. Here's a shot. Stellaris made the save. Leaf player is trying to get the stick back, and he does. And Reeves going to bring this puck down the ice and flip it in. Oh my God, those guys on for about almost a minute, 15 seconds wasted off the clock. 4.5 minutes. Here come the Rangers. Leafs got to press now. In over the line is Trocheck. Trocheck going to flip this one in the corner. Timmins going to pick it up, getting it to Marner. Marner going to play this over to Matty Nyes. Nyes having a nice game for himself. He's going to dump it in. Shesterkin out to play it. Knives went on the boards, but they rotate it the other way. Lafreniere going to play this up. Trocheck cutting through the middle. He's going to dish this one off at the line, but it's going to be an offside. Whoa, with 4.5 minutes to go. We're going to get a face-off outside the Leafs line. But Matthew Nyes made a nice toe drag around the poke check of Shesterkin, but just couldn't tuck it home on the other side because, again, the Rangers' defense are doing a tremendous job in front of that net. Welcome in, everybody. Again, I hate to keep reminding you, hit that like. We're 2 likes away. Hit that like. We're now 6 subscribers away. 6. If you haven't hit that sub yet, hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to hang out all season long. Let's take a look very quickly, maybe, at the scoreboard, if it'll come up for us, because it hasn't been cooperating. Here we go. Canadians and Islanders tied at 2. 5 minutes left there. Canucks are up 3-0 on the Flyers. Wild are up 3-0 on the Jackets. Blues 4-3 over the Hurricanes. Wow, the Devils have come back to tie it up with the Capitals. That's tied 5-5. Sabres and Blackhawks, those guys are tied at 2s. Senators hang on to beat the Lightning 5-4. The Panthers come back to beat the Golden Knights in overtime. Yes. Red Wings 5-2 over the Predators. And of course, earlier today, the Stars beat the Oilers 4-1. So now you are up to speed in everything that's going on in the National Hockey League. Of course, in Major League Baseball, the Cleveland Guardians are up 1-0 over the New York Yankees. So lots going on in the world of sports. Oh, but we are looking to settle this down. We are so close. Just a couple of minutes left. There it is. We did it with the likes. Great job with the likes. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 5 subs away now. Just 5. I always tune into your channel so I don't miss the game from the Dominican. Luis, I appreciate that so very much. Thank you. We're honored to have you a part of our community. Appreciate it so much. 72 shot attempts for the Maple Leafs, 48 shot attempts for the Rangers. Pretty darn good. Both teams playing some decent hockey. The Leafs made 2 mistakes, and the Rangers capitalized on them both. Rangers behind in their own zone, looking to move it ahead. Toronto going to hold it in at the line. Here's a long shot looking for a deflection. Shesterkin makes that save. 3:46 to go. This coming around at the side. Here's Ekman Larson, a shot. Coming to the other side over to Willie. Willie shooting. Oh, he hit the goalpost again. Nylander off the post. Almost ties it up. Come on. This coming around. Nylander is going to run out of sticks if he keeps breaking them every time he misses. 3:20 to go now. Leafs making some changes. Ekman Larson with it. That's right, Tony. Go, Leafs, go. Awesome, Bradley. I appreciate that. Thank you. Here they come. This coming in. Oh, why are you on with this line here? Why with 3 minutes left do you have Kempf, Holmberg, and Lorentz? This I sincerely disagree with. They're going to send this down the ice. Here they come. Lafreniere coming in. Darth Vader with the $5 super chat. Can I tempt you to join the dark side? Oh, wait. The boss says you're already on the dark side. Darth Vader, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. This coming back across. Here's a long deke, a nice little move. Rangers setting it up again. Stolarz getting bumped, and he goes down. Shot goes wide. Would have been real interesting to see if that went in. That's 3 times now Stolarz has been knocked into with no call. Here comes Panarin. He goes cross, looking to go back door. They can't do it. 2:20 to go. 2:20. Morgan Riley with it. The Leafs, I don't know why they had that line on. Here comes Ekman Larson. Stolarz is going to make his way. They're going to pull him. We're going to have a 6-on-5 situation as Shesterkin going to send this around. Marner going to put this one in deep, but it's right to the Ranger player. Trouba playing it around, and here come the Rangers. Rangers have the puck. They're going to move this one up. Stolarz can't vacate the net. He's going to have to hold on this one, and he's going to give a whack to Schneider as Schneider comes in. So Stolarz not able to leave, started to make his way, but had to return as Toronto wasn't able to gain possession in the Rangers zone. Oh my goodness. So William Nylander, oh, it hit the pad, went through Shesterkin's leg and off the post, so close. So Riley and Trocheck got mixed up there. Into the crease, Shesterkin goes down. My goodness. No fights yet, Slushy. There has been no fights yet. Off the draw, shot's going to go just wide. 1:48 to go. Leafs got to go. Marner going to hang this one in the boards. He's going to take it behind his own net. He's going to reverse it and gives it away. Finally, the Leafs picking it up. Nylander on the go. Stolarz has got to leave the net. 1.5 minutes. Leafs to Nylander. Nylander shooting off the blocker. Rebound in front. Matthews tries to knock it out of the air. This coming around, and it's an empty net, and they just miss. So that's going to be an icing call. 1:20 to go. It's a 2-1 game. The Leafs now have a 6-on-5 situation. Shesterkin put it off the blocker. Matthews tried to knock it out of the air. But boy, oh boy. Smith tried to knock it with his hand. Matthews got a stick on it. So here we go. We got a face-off in the Ranger zone. Leafs are going to call a timeout here. Timeout on the Leafs. Sam, you should name your channel Big Deke Energy. Nice, Onyx. So they're going to work this one out. Again, special teams tonight has not been good. Oh, Joe, boo. Boo, Joe. We're going to see. We're going to see. Great job with the subscribes. We're now 3 subscribers away. Good Flop coming in. I like that name, Good Flop. Bear Shark says, no overtime for you. Let's see. Brian says he feels it. Brian feels it. Who's it going to be? Are they going to tie this one up? Or the Rangers going to hang on? Leafs have done a good job holding them to only 2 goals. Lars has played well. Some miscommunication, some bad decision-making is the Leafs story here, and poor special teams. Let's see what they can do. So the Rangers try to squeeze in a last-second change. The linesman says, nope, not going to happen. So Leafs are set. Tavares in to take this draw. Tavares is usually pretty good. He's going to win this draw. Nylander has the puck. Please don't put it in your own net, Leafs. Nylander putting in the high slot. You got to be kidding me. William Nylander sends a saucer pass over. It bounces over Tavares' stick right on the tape of the Ranger players, but they don't shoot to the empty net. Here they do now. Here's a shot, and they score. Kreider into the empty net. Bear Shark wins that coin toss. Let's go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Vince coming in with that subscribe. Thank you all so much. 1 subscriber away now. You did. You called it, Bear Shark. Just horrendous. The Leafs cannot play with the man advantage. The Leafs struggle with the man advantage. 1 minute left to go.
Last minute of play in this period.
Oh, that was just terrible. But this has been a great, great hockey game. It has been unbelievable. Both teams have been exceptional. Sure, I'll take the blame. This is going to be an icing call. So with 53 seconds, so Stolarz is going to leave the bench. Can they? I mean, listen, there's still time. No chance. 53.2 seconds left. Tavares in to take this draw. Again, a bad pass by Nylander right to the Ranger player. Another mistake. Scramble draw. Trying to tie it up. Domi off the draw shoots. Went behind Shesterkin, but nobody saw it, and Rangers were able to clear. See, Domi, what happens when you shoot the puck? This coming to the line. Riley can't hold it in. Panarin up on him. Riley going to play this one across. And again, the Leafs cough it up. Riley putting it around behind his own net. 30 seconds left to go. Tavares leaves it for Riley. Riley coming up. He's going to hit that red line, dumping this one in. Shesterkin out to stop it. Rangers playing it around with 20 seconds to go. And they're going to play this one down the ice. Here's Panarin all alone with the empty net. He's going to put this one in. Panarin keeps the point streak alive. Panarin, with 13.9 seconds left, keeps his point streak alive. So, you know, the worst thing about this game, because this has been such a good game, the worst thing, well, Joe, we have just as many wins as you do up until tonight. So, but the Rangers put it in. The worst thing about this game is the score is going to say 4-1, but really this was a very close game. 2 empty net goals put this one ahead. The Leafs' 3-game win streak is going to come to an end. Their home winning streak has come to an end. The New York Rangers pull out the W here tonight. in an awesome hockey game. Congratulations, Ranger fans. Let's go to the post-game show. A phenomenal hockey game, back and forth. The score does not reflect what this game ended up being. It was pretty darn good. Meanwhile, Montreal and the Islanders tied at threes. This third period is coming to an end. Wow, the scoreboard is a little delayed here. Your goal scorers: Lafreniere, he gets his third from Trocheck and Mancini. Kreider gets his fourth from Zibanejad and Smith. Matthews in the third for Toronto, his second from Ekman Larson and Nyes. Then two empty netters: Kreider from Zibanejad and Smith, Panarin from Cooley, and Keandre Miller. Total shots: 35 for Toronto, 29 for the Rangers. Leafs take it 52.9% in the face-off circle. No power play goals today. Leafs are 0 for 3, Rangers 0 for 2, but the Rangers did have a 6-on-5 delayed penalty goal, so they do get a goal with an extra man. 20 hits for the Maple Leafs, 19 for the Rangers. Rangers with 22 block shots. That is pretty amazing. JDA, what's going on? Welcome in. Ivan, how's it going? Welcome in. So that is going to do it. 22 block shots to 11. If you take a look at the giveaways, atrocious game for the Maple Leafs in terms of the giveaways. 15 giveaways, 9 for the New York Rangers, 11 takeaways to 7. So a couple of things to take away from tonight's game. First, Toronto, their special teams sucks, right? Their special teams right now is getting a big fat D. They cannot score on the power play, and they're still giving up goals with an extra man. So they got to figure out some special teams. Their giveaway numbers have been atrocious. Join us tomorrow, or keep an eye out tomorrow, for when episode 2 of Beyond the Blue Line, our new podcast, drops. You can pick it up on YouTube on our channel, or wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Make sure you subscribe and follow along. Beyond the Blue Line, episode 2 will drop tomorrow. We'll go in depth on breaking down this squad. Block shots, always been a decent job. Toronto does a good job. Tanev putting his body on the line. He gets hurt and brings that one in. But the giveaway number, way too many giveaways. Got to figure out a better job on preventing that from happening. Overall, if we go and we look at the stats we usually like to review: time on ice, Marner 23-44, Matthews 22-33, Nylander 19-54, Austin Matthews 9 shots on goal tonight. 9. That was pretty impressive. He did have a block. Nylander himself had 8 shots. Nylander had a number of good chances, and he broke a couple of sticks tonight on the bench. He was not happy. So those guys getting a ton of shots. On the defensive side, Ekman Larson leading the way, 24-21. He had 2 shots, a block, 3 hits. Great line for Ekman Larson, except for that -1. Morgan Riley -2 today in 23 minutes. 2 shots and a hit for Morgan Riley. Jake McCabe, 19 minutes, 2 shots, 2 blocks, a hit, 2 giveaways for McCabe. Not good there. Timmins and Tanev played all right. Tanev, obviously, his minutes limited because he had that injury from blocking the shot. So 14 minutes, he had a shot, 2 blocks, 2 giveaways. Timmins, 1 shot, 1 block, 1 hit, 1 giveaway. Stolarz, he played a decent game. Again, lets in 2 goals. Stopped 27, walks away with a 9.26. Played about 58 minutes before he was pulled. So great job there. For the Rangers, it's Trocheck leading the forwards with 22-45 on ice. He picked up an assist, had 4 shots, a block, 2 hits, and a giveaway. Panarin in 21-50. He had 2 penalty minutes, a goal, 5 shots on net, and a giveaway. Zibanejad in 18 minutes. He picks up 2 assists. He had 2 shots on net. The Rangers D, why is this stat a little messed up? There it is. Fox, 24-55. He's a +1, had 3 blocks. Keandre Miller, 23-38. He walks away with a point, a +1, 2 shots and a block, and 3 hits for Keandre Miller. Schneider at almost 21 minutes, 1 shot, 4 blocks, but 2 giveaways. Trouba, 20 minutes, gets a +1. He took a penalty, 1 shot, 3 blocks, 2 hits, a giveaway, and a takeaway. All in all, the Rangers played a near picture-perfect game tonight. It was pretty darn awesome. We give them all the credit in the world. Shesterkin is sitting there saying, show me the money. 11 isn't good enough. I want more. I want more. Will Shesterkin get it? Time will tell. This was an awesome game. A lot of fun. Oh, you know what we didn't do tonight? Your 3 stars. Your 3 stars tonight. Who are we going to pick? Well, I know who's number 1. I know who I'm going for number 2. The question is, who do I want to give star number 3 to? 3 choices. Okay, yep, that's an easy decision. All right, star number 3 tonight. It's going to Chris Kreider. Kreider with 2 goals tonight. Chris Kreider having a much better season this year. He is looking great. Austin Matthews is going to get star number 1. Again, 9 shots. He had a goal. He played a really good game. Toronto's kind of bright spot, along with Matthew Knies. Matthew Knies played awesome as well. But of course, Igor Shesterkin, he was awesome. He gives up a goal, walks away with a .971 save percentage tonight. Shesterkin was just a beast. He was absolutely insane, incredible. Loved it. Very, very, very cool. Mark St. Laurent, Matthew Stolly. Yeah, listen, all 3 of those guys played well. Lawrence wasn't as impactful tonight as he has been. He still played a very, very, very good game. Coming up this week, it is, like I said, a very busy week. Episode 2 of Beyond the Blue Line, our podcasts, drops tomorrow. Monday, we're here with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Please note, it is a 7:30 start time on Monday. Tuesday, back-to-back, they play the Blue Jackets. It's also a 7:30 start on Tuesday. Thursday, the St. Louis Blues come to town. That is a 7 o'clock start. And 1 week tonight, those nasty Boston Bruins are going to take on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I can't wait. That is always, always, always going to be a good one. Lawrence blocking shots. We want the defense. Yeah, listen, he's got to keep it up, Mark. Blocking shots. He does a great, great job. Sway got 86 for 8. Has been crap so far. Yeah, and Ottinger just signed too. I forget. Didn't he sign for 8.5 or 9? So Ottinger also signed a big, big, long deal. Episode 2 is Attack of the Clones. That's funny. I may have to work that in there. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of our show tonight. This was a tremendous amount of fun, a great hockey game, a lot of fun. Congratulations, Ranger fans. Congrats to our partner channel. You got to check them out. Don't hold it against them that they're a Rangers fan. They're good people. The Florida Park Explorers, Dave, Jen, and Shadow Gamer. What is it? Shadow Gamer 93, 97, something like that. Anyways, they are awesome. Check them out. Florida Park Explorers, bringing you all the magic, merch, and snacks from down in the Florida theme park area. Thank you, mods, for doing an awesome job as always. Much appreciate your time and effort. Thank you to all of our gifters tonight. Richard, Ulysses, I Can Prep, and Darth Vader. Welcome and thank you for everything you do. To all of our channel members, thank you for supporting us through memberships. We really, really appreciate it. It helps us out so much. Wherever you're watching, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, follow us, watch us, support us. We appreciate it, and we'll keep delivering for you. Like this week, it's going to be gangbusters. If you're brand new to the channel and this was your first time watching, thanks for giving us a chance. We hope you liked it. If you have any feedback, if there's things you liked, you didn't like, obviously, we can't change how they play on the power play. But if you have any feedback about our streams, feel free to visit our website and drop us a note, samwelb12experience.com. Send us a note and let us know what you like, what you don't like. If you'd like to see changes, we're always open to feedback. We want to make the best viewing experience for you. From all of us here at the Samwelb 12 Experience, I can't wait for next week. Thank you for tonight. It's been a great Saturday night. Now it's time to go have a piece of apple pie, have a snack, and, well, watch a movie. Have a good one. We'll see ya. Take care. Good night. And go, Leafs, go. And Rangers, you're okay too. Oh, we got to finish with this. Thank you, Bear Shark. We appreciate it. Have a good one. We'll see ya real soon. Maybe. All right, now we're going. Good night, everybody.